everyone, welcome back to the Silver Medal Tavern. Sorry I went offline for a hot second. I just realized that everything was saying Helldivers and we are not playing Helldivers this morning. We're playing Gloomhaven. We're back with the Heroes of Gloomhaven, which is a series where I bring content creators, guests, people from all over, anywhere to join me in my campaign in Gloomhaven that I've been playing for a really long time now. Well, actually, I don't know. I mean, people have been playing this game for like 6 years, but I've only been playing it for still under a year, but I've been playing this for a while, which is wild. We're at like episode 22, which is crazy. This is so fun. I've had 22 guests on this show. It's been great. Brian says, finally. Yeah, I know. Sorry for the late start. And we also have a new follow, Ariel 574. Welcome to the tavern, everyone. So yeah, today, first off, happy St. Patrick's Day. For those of you, we have green going on just in case, and I don't want to get like pinched by these monsters that we're about to fight, or slashed in half or whatever. I don't know. I can't promise the second part, but definitely can protect myself from the first part. So just popping in to say hi from Canada. Hello, Amanda. Welcome, welcome. So today we have an amazing guest. Today, I'm so excited to have Ray Billings here. She is amazing. And I was actually, I went over to her channel when she was over on CGE to play some Galaxy Trucker, and I think this is the first time that she's going to be over here, and this is the first time that she's playing Gloomhaven, so this is super exciting because I always love new players on the channel to join me for my campaign. It's amazing. It's like this show is not just for the experts of Gloomhaven. This show is for everyone to give this a shot and to join me in this adventure, because it's wild. I mean, it's such a huge game, so it's great. And so without further ado, let's head over to our guest, Ray. Hello, Ray. What's up?
Thanks for having me. I am very excited for my very first game of Gloomhaven, literally ever.
It's crazy. Wait, so do you play dungeon crawlers, or is this like your first dungeon crawler too?
No, this is my first real dungeon crawler. It's a genre that I never really has grabbed me because I don't know, I always end up just wanting to play like D&D, or like I want to add in that extra layer of like heavy role playing into it. So I've never really gotten into dungeon crawling board games, but it's not because I don't like them. It's just I've never really tried them that much, so I'm excited.
Nice. Well, what's kind of weird about this game is like this plays very unlike a dungeon crawler, because normally dungeon crawlers, we got a lot of dice rolls and stuff like that, but Isaac did not want any dice in this game at all.
I appreciate that, because that's also kind of like a stereotype I have about dungeon crawlers, and I'm not a big dice chucking person, so it's cool that it does something different.
Yeah, and it's more, it feels like a Euro like puzzle game versus like a dungeon crawl, which is really wild. And you know what? When you play this game mechanically, it reminds me a lot of Space Alert. Just because, I mean, it is like hints of it. As far as like the card play, because like you have actions on top, you have movement on the bottom, and when I first played this game, I was like, "Ooh, this is like Space Alert."
Space Alert, like, yeah. That's a common Vlada mechanic just in general as well. I think Mage Knight does that, but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
it's super cool.
So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna play different, and so don't think when you play another dungeon crawl board game it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be
okay.
Also, this game is super difficult compared to other dungeon crawls, which is wild.
Goody. Like that was like the first thing Matt said when we got to this call. He was like, "Just so you know, this is gonna be really hard." So I can't wait to be in total panic mode this entire stream. I'm so excited.
The craziest part of Gloomhaven is like I believe that the first scenario of this game, the first mission that you play, is one of the hardest scenarios that you play in this game. And I was like, what kind of curve is this? I have to play this first level like 4 times to figure out what's going on. I think it's just kind of getting your footing of the game and learning how difficult this game can be. But as your characters get stronger and stronger, they get a lot easier. But anyways, you're gonna find out how crazy it's gonna be.
I'm going in relatively blind, so I'm very excited.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. for everyone out there that are watching. And
Yeah, so hi, I'm Ray. I recognize everyone in chat, so you probably know who I am. But in case you don't, if you're lurking, my name is Ray. I'm a board game industry professional. I've been doing various media stuff in this space for about 5 years. I did Ray who? I did professional board game streaming for 2 years, the Czech Games Edition, which is where I had Matt on for like one of the last streams. It was very,
I think it was like the last one.
Yeah, it was very awkward because at that point I had like turned in my 2 weeks notice, but I didn't tell anyone yet. So you're like, let's do another stream, and I was like, about that. There's gonna be news regarding the possibility of that very soon. But yeah, no, that was a delight. It was a great ending to that portion of my career. And now I'm over at the Op, formerly USA Opoly, where I do all of their content creation and social media. They do more mass market stuff, so I focus now more on short form and like TikTok and more social media based video creation. But I still do a little bit of streaming, typically on Sundays. Not streaming today because I am here, obviously, but I typically stream about an hour from now over on Ray's Retros, where I play video games. Because board games are my job. I like to keep video games as sort of like my hobby. And we play a bunch of retro games, obviously, as the name implies. And we also play a lot of like narrative sort of dating Sims adjacent stuff. So right now we're playing The Sims 2. We have a very chaotic gameplay or playthrough of The Sims 2 going on right now. And then I'm also playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the very first time with my best friend, Jamie Daggers. And that is just a delight. But here, for this Sunday, I'm here. And this is a delight. And I'm very excited.
See, yeah, because I'm used to you playing a boyfriend dungeon. Now it says, I don't know if that's like anything like a dungeon crawl, but
it's a roguelike. It's a roguelike video game, so it definitely has those vibes for sure.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. This will be a much different dungeon today.
You're telling me there's not gonna be any boyfriends in here, Matt?
Sorry, you are not going to like anybody in this game.
Damn, I can't. There's no kissing mechanics. I'm not interested.
The kiss of death, mostly. How are you enjoying Castlevania? That is so exciting.
I love it.
I saw you playing that. I think I got zinged by one of your mods because it was like the first time I went in there and I was like, oh my gosh, there's something in this room, and your mod was like, no. Like, I think I said in chat, I was like, I'm sorry, I just get really excited when this game. It's like that was my first Metroidvania type game that I played, and it's just so incredible just how much you can do in that game. And I just it's hard to not get excited when you see that game. Totally, it's probably like one of my favorite ones.
Hell yeah. My mods are pretty militant about protecting my first playthrough experience. They are very, so I apologize that you got blasted.
I totally get it. You know, it's hard because it's like people they get excited. They get so excited about seeing games and seeing people play like their favorite games. It's like I can't blame them. It's just like
I'm the same way when someone plays like Chrono Trigger or something. I'm like, did you know the special like combo? But like so often on my channel we're playing games that are my favorite like retro games, and this is a cool opportunity for me to play because I'm a big retro collector. It's one of my biggest hobbies. This is one of the few opportunities I get to play a true like Retroid classic that I know nothing about. Castlevania is one of the few like classic retro franchises that I just didn't grow up with, so I know absolutely nothing. And Jamie, it's her favorite game of all time, so there's this fun dynamic of she's leading me through it and I'm like, wall chicken, what's that? And it's very fun. And I typically don't gravitate towards Metroidvania as a genre because I get frustrated about backtracking. Yeah. So having someone there to sort of help guide me and not let me just go in circles, really, really helpful. It's a really fun format.
It's really nice. We have a couple follows in chat. We have Hexstar Dragon. Thank you for the follow. We also have Catskills and what is it? Fonty one? Thank you.
I say Fonty. Yeah, I don't know if that's right, but that's what I call him.
I know. I'm like the king of mispronouncing names on Twitch. So if I mispronounce your name, please let me know in chat. But thank you all for the follows. Welcome to the tavern. We are here with the Heroes of Gloomhaven, a series that I do where I bring guests on to join me in my Gloomhaven campaign where I was new. I mean, this game was sitting on my shelf for like 3 years and I've always wanted to play it. And then I finally broke it out with my game group and I was like, we should play this game because it is just collecting dust and everyone raves about this game and I want to play it. And the pandemic hit. And so
that'll do it.
It just kind of, our game group disbanded, never got to play the game. And then like 4 years later, 3 years later, whatever, I'm like, I'm going to play this game solo. Just think, I don't know. But this game is really difficult solo because there's a monster level bump in this game because you're not supposed to table talk in this game. It's supposed to be very vague. So it's like, can you kill this monster on this turn or whatever? And the other person says yes or no or whatever. You're not supposed to talk about the specifics of a card that you're going to play, which makes it fun. But when you're playing solo, you know all the information. So to counter that, the designers are like, well, we're going to bump the monster level up 1 level. But that 1 level is huge. So I'm always like, whenever I have a guest playing, I'm like, thank God the monsters are not going to be nearly as difficult now. So I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad to help out. That might be the only constructive, helpful thing I do all stream. But I'm glad I could do at least that.
No, it's going to be great. You're gonna love it. It's going to be great. I hope you're going to love it.
Oh, I'm going to love it, Matt. I'm warning you about my ability to be helpful. Not just because I've never played this before, but I am... There's a reason I don't play co-op games very often. I'm really bad at... We'll just see. We'll see how I do.
I'm excited. No, don't tell me. Don't.
It'll be a fun time. It might not be a successful time.
You can't say what you're going to do or my mods will zing you for it. No.
Okay.
No, it's all good. This will be a lot of fun. So, well, are you ready for your first Gloomhaven adventure into this quest?
Am I ready? I think so. Just don't burn all your cards. Okay, I will do my absolute
best. Let's see what chat. Yeah, has chat said anything about what's going to be happening? Yeah, don't burn your cards. That's a big thing. We'll explain what that is in a second. So we're going to be doing a little kind of like a crash course. I'm not gonna like throw out the entire rule book. It's going to be kind of like a video game tutorial where we'll just kind of like learn as we play.
Sure.
It's just a lot easier because you're just like. It's a 50-page rule book, and you're only gonna need to know.
I got shit to do today.
Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day. We all got places to be.
Oh yeah,
and
happy
stuff,
St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
We got green going on. I did find out that there's going to be green in this scenario, but you're not going to be excited why there's going to be green in this scenario.
It's going
to be terrible.
Good. Matt, I am really, really excited. Sorry, there's a glare that I like. The sun is coming in and I gotta fix it. No, Matt, I'm very excited to have a very terrible time. I'm excited to just get dunked on. I can't wait.
Awesome.
I can't wait.
All right, well, here we go. We're hopping in. Let's do this.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Gloomhaven.
That was. Can I just say that was sexy, Matt? That was.
Yeah, we have a fun little. God. Wait till you see the victory screen if we can get it.
Ooh,
victory screen's even better.
Gotcha.
All right, so Gloomhaven. It's this game is such a table hog. I love it. There's like no room for anything on here. All right, so you have picked I don't know why my camera is slightly off. There we go. Now I can see. This is so much better. All right, so you have elected to play the Sawbones. This is going to be your character.
So metal, look at that. I love healing classes in general, but I like it when they are subverted because, as we all know, like from like video games and stuff, the healer class is usually like the pretty femme woman or whatever, and I love when that's flipped on its head.
Definitely not this.
It's so cool.
Yeah. Believe it or not, this is a doctor. This is a doctor that you don't want to have come visit you. It's like, you have a cold? Here, let me bring my bone saw.
Let me chop off your leg. Yeah. Tee-hee ooh woo.
It's like, it's just a sore throat. That neck's gonna have to go. Sorry.
See how we go.
All right, so yeah, you specialize in kind of debuffing, so you have a lot of stunning, disarming, you have a couple kill cards for your character, which is going to be super helpful in these scenarios. I am playing the Sunkeeper.
I'm assuming a kill card, you just immediately kill whatever it is.
There are a couple cards that you have that, and I brought them into your deck. So you'll see them as we go over the cards. They're pretty amazing. They're super helpful for that class. I'm playing as the Sunkeeper.
Oh, she's cute.
She is amazing. She is like one of my favorite characters right now. She is like the tank of all tanks in this game. It's unbelievable. Like I don't know, she uses a lot of shield power. So enemies are just taking swings at her and she's just eating all this damage like come at me. You know, she doesn't care. She's great. So yeah. This is one of my favorite classes. Hexstar Dragon says, oh, he has a card that I think it's called Euthanize an Enemy. Yes. And feeling guilty about it. Yes. And that's actually in the deck because it's a combo that you'll see and you'll be like, oh yeah, this is going to be very helpful in this. All right. So anyways, tank of all tanks, sort of kind of healer of... I don't know if I want to say healer of all healers because this character deals a lot of death as well.
Love it.
All right, so we are jumping. Well, we're in Gloomhaven right now, and we're just leaving Gloomhaven to go onto this quest, which is called the Shrine of the Depths.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know, and for people watching at home, I don't know what these scenarios are about. I jump into these scenarios blind, so I'm just like completely clueless. The only thing I look at the book for is what to set up on the first room and all the pieces I need to bring out and monsters I need to bring out. But I know nothing that we're diving into. So Ray and I are both kind of like, what's in this room? I have no idea. We'll find out. All right, so we're heading over to the Shrine of Depths, but before we do that, we have to draw in Gloomhaven. Every time we go to a different scenario that's not linked to a previous scenario or, you know, Gloomhaven specifically, we have to draw this notorious road card. And it's something that happens on our travels. It's random. We don't know. Sometimes it could be good. Sometimes it could be terrible. We're going to draw this and we're going to see what our crazy story is. Let's shuffle this, give this a good shuffle, and let's just take this card, I guess. All right. The road. All right, here we go. You are headed through a mountainous region when the ground begins to shift and shake beneath you. Taken off guard, you fall to your knees. The tremors continue unabated and grow stronger. You hear rumbling as rocks begin to tumble down the mountainside. Oh God. So this is what I love about the road cards and having guests. I let the guests choose what's going to happen. So
you
have
story decision.
Option A, try and find a clearing where you can avoid the falling rocks. Or option B, take cover under a nearby outcropping and wait out the earthquake. Oh boy.
All right, Matt. Listen, we've done intros to our two characters, and I don't think either of them look like cowards. So we're taking option A.
Option A, try to find a clearing where you can avoid the falling rocks. And what happened was you race forward, scanning the area for an open space where you find where the danger from the rock slides will be less severe. After dodging some rocks and getting hit by others, you find a relatively safe area to wait for the chaos to subside. So
can we see what the other one was? Was this like less damage than the other one would have been?
Yeah, we'll just say...
Or is that cheating?
That's kind of cheating because this card does go back into the road deck. But if you would have had one of those characters, which is down here, something else would have happened probably. That's usually a sign.
Interesting.
But
is 2 damage a lot or not a lot?
It's not terrible because you started with 17, you now have 15. That's not bad. It's not bad. I'm a tank, so I started with 22 and I'm at 20 now. Yeesh. I'm not really sure the creatures that are in this, so we'll kind of see what happens. Is That Right Gaming says, I like doing the foreteller app for these. I actually game with Nate. We play Helldivers and board games, usually foreteller games. They do the audio narratives for Gloomhaven and Sleeping Gods and all these other board games. They're pretty amazing. They
really cool.
Usually swing in here at the tavern. We'll wonder if they'll hop in for a Gloomhaven day. Nate's great. All right, so we're in the scenario, which is the Shrine of Depths. in all scenarios, like I said, they kind of say like what's going to be happening, and they give us a little intro, which looks surprisingly long for this scenario. So I don't know like what this is all about, but it says the requirements are we needed the voice. Okay, I think I know what's going on. So to give you a little backstory of what's happening, I ran into this this cave where this voice was kind of, entering my mind and just kind of saying, help me, it's basically. So I was doing some investigating on what this voice is. And this is the continuation of that story. We went to this quattrel. A quattrel is kind of like the engineer tinkers of this game. They're very like sciencey, and they're
the artificers.
What's that?
I said like the artificers.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. And they're actually like, they're kind of like gnomish. Yeah, they're gnomish characters. So I think we want to talk to them. I'm going to read this introduction for you real fast. So,
transport me.
And I have to take my glasses off because I can't see close. Because everything's failing when you get older. All right, anyways. So, all right, introduction. The Shrine of the Depths. Our goal is to loot a treasure tile. So that sounds pretty easy. All right.
Okay.
Introduction.
I can do that.
Oh, it starts with quotes. Who's talking? Hold on, I have to see who's talking. Because every time something starts with quotes, I start reading it a certain way, and it's like, wait, this is not how this character should sound. All right, this is the quattrel talking. Okay, so the quattrel says, so there is a disembodied voice somewhere deep in the Copperneck Mountains, and it wants you to collect vessels that will help it escape its confinement. A bookish quattrel at the university adjusts its glasses to look up at you. And you want to know exactly what this voice is. He laughs nervously. Okay. Well, I'll do what I can. I'll start with rituals that could separate the voice from its host. The quattrel sort of drifts off into the middle of his sentences and wanders over to some bookshelves where he leafs through various texts. You decide to head to the market for a few hours. When you return, the quattrel rushes with excitement. I found it! He waves a book in your face. I hit a number of dead ends until I realized the voice wasn't separated. It was just the only thing that can get through that barrier created and imprisoned it. It implies that the barrier itself was extraplanar, most likely created by the Aesters ages ago. So I did some digging through all the texts where we have Aester rituals, which isn't very much. They're very reticent about things. So, luckily, I found this book. It is specific, recounting the bindings of a demon in the Copperneck region you referred to. Apparently, the creature was so strong, the Aesters enlisted help from the Savas and the Harrowers too. They claim it was powerful enough to lay waste to an entire continent. God.
Oh no.
If it's asking you to free it, I strongly recommend against it. The accuracy of this text admittedly is a little questionable, but for whatever reason, whatever this voice is, it was bound for a reason. The quattrel stops waving the book around and begins to flip through the pages. In fact, if you can hear the voice from the outside of the cave, and it has such a strong influence over you, it sounds as if the barrier is weakening, as the author warns. Oh God, I'm really wondering what's going to happen here. Apparently, there is a scepter that could be used to strengthen the binding ritual, but the author says it has been placed in an island along South Shore for safekeeping. There's a simple incantation detailed in the text to open the door to the shrine. 2 days later, you stand before the ruined structure, which now sits half sunk in a waterlogged earth. You speak a few foreign words, and the door creaks open. You get a strong sense that the door is not the only thing between you and the scepter. Oh my God. That was like the longest intro I think I've ever read in this.
Really?
This must have been like, this quest must be huge.
Oh, goody.
I was just like, oh my god, this is so intense. All right, so special rules. The treasure tile can only be looted using a loot action. It cannot be looted by normal end of turn looting. So basically what that means, if you ever stand on a treasure chest or stand on a coin, you automatically loot it at the end of your action phase. But there's actually a card that is a loot card, and based on what the loot says, if it says loot 1, loot 2, that's the radius around your character. So, all right, cool. You got that. Yeah. So all we have to do, so what's going to be crazy is we should probably have a loot card in our decks. Now I made, so everyone who's watching, we have, since Ray does not own this game, I have a spreadsheet for this game for guests who do not own, Gloomhaven, and it's kind of like this fun little spreadsheet where you kind of check.
Really cool. It's really cool.
It's pretty fun. To let you know, when I was on the show The Good Place, I was the VFX artist, and this is a VFX tracking sheet for a VFX show. I kind of like cannibalized it for this game. So nice. So if y'all ever want to know what a VFX for a network show looks like, this is kind of one of them. Maybe. Anyways, it has a lot of checklists and everything fun on here. So
it's cool.
Basically, Ray, when you're picking a card, you can hit this play button, and that'll let you know, keep track of which cards you are bringing into the round as we go by. And then when you're done with it, you can just discard it, because you're going to be discarding your cards in the game. That's what the discard checkbox is for. And if any time in this game you lose a card, which happens a lot, or what people like to say, burn a card, you say lost. These cards are pretty much gone from the game, and you can't pick them back up.
Interesting.
Which is a bummer. Now, your character can hold 10 cards in their possession, which I automatically picked these 10 as a preset for you. But now reading the scenario, we might have to add a card because it's asking for a loot card, and I just want to make sure I threw it in there.
I have 2 loot cards, if I'm understanding it correctly. My Surgeon's Satchel and my Bloody Saw both have loot abilities.
Oh.
If I'm understanding that correctly, and it looks like
actually
none of the cards that are not in my deck. It looks like I have all the loot cards I can possibly have.
Perfect. Okay, so you will keep those cards safe. Oh, Deadpan, what's up? Also, yes, keep those cards safe, because if we lose those, we might be screwed. I think I have one. Let me just check and make sure. Maybe it's actually in my deck. And our goal was to
loot.
Fast.
We had to loot something.
We have to loot a treasure. There's going to be this treasure popping up somewhere on this, in one of these rooms, and I guess we're going to
different than the coins that drop when enemies die. That's different.
Yes, it's an actual treasure chest. So you'll see it. I'm sure it'll be. I'll probably be surrounded by like monsters or something crazy.
Great. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah. All right. So do I have a? Okay, I actually have a loot on my character, so with my cards, so we should be good. Great.
Okay,
all right. Yes.
I was just gonna say, Eric, welcome on in. We've got some new folks in chat.
Hi, Eric.
Say, hey, and thank you guys for coming along with me for my first ever Gloomhaven adventure. I really appreciate it. I see a lot of friendly faces in here, and I just want to say thanks for spending your Sunday with us.
This is so great.
Hey, Book of Nerds, what's up?
What's up, Book of Nerds?
Hello.
Welcome. All right, we're gonna kind of close that just to get that out of the way. Now that we know like what's going on. All right, so
what I'm looking at.
So here's the cards. So kind of like, do you know like did you look up any of the gists of like the mechanics of this game? What you do on your turn? Because
yes, if I understand correctly, you play 2 cards and you have to use the top action from one and the bottom action from the other.
Exactly.
And then there's they resolve an initiative order, which is that center number.
There we go. Yeah, so you got
That's what I understand.
That's it. and that's all you really need to know for this game.
Cool. Love it.
So once you're done playing the cards in order, they go into your discard pile, which is over here. And then if you ever see a card on your spreadsheet, it's a little red box. That means that card has a this. it'll have an X on it. The physical card will have an X on it. So that means if you play that action, you lose that card. Because it's just so powerful, you just kind of burn it.
Shots. Yeah,
right.
yeah, for sure.
Now, if you play the bottom action, you still keep the card because you didn't play the action that had the X. So anything that's red on your spreadsheet, you're going to lose after you play that particular action. And that's going to go over here on your lose section. And you have a play area up here. Some cards say on your spreadsheet, it'll say like ongoing. I don't know if... oh yeah, here's kind of one of them.
Yeah.
This is for like adjacent allies, but it'll have like a little symbol on the physical card. But for you, it's gonna say like ongoing. Anything that's like ongoing, it goes into your play area, and that's to show that that character is going to be affixed with that ability until they either get rid of it, lose it, or I don't know, maybe it gets taken away by an enemy. Who knows? So.
Cool. I sure don't know.
I don't. I can never like remember any of these cards, so I try to. But your biggest strength for this character are going to lie with these 2 cards. This is a combo that I found helps out a lot, and you don't burn them. It is Syringe and Euthanize, which is like crazy cards. Basically,
I love the theming on that.
Basically, the biggest combo with this is the bottom part of this card. You attack a monster and you poison and stun them, and then the Euthanize, you kill an adjacent normal enemy with at least 2 negative condition tokens on them. So this is a very...
Where do you see that? The 2 negative, that thing you just said. Oh, the top part.
Right.
Kill one adjacent normal enemy with
like,
at least 2 negative.
So like a very popular combo is playing this first next to an enemy, and then they're euthanized, which basically is like their... Now, it doesn't affect elites. It only affects normal enemies, so it's kind of...
Got it. Only the normies.
Yeah, but what's great about these cards is you don't lose them. They go into your discard pile, so when you redraw, they're back, and you can just insta-kill another monster again. So these are going to be super helpful to have.
Nice.
So when you actually eventually you're going to run out of cards in this game to choose on your turn. So let's say all your cards are pretty much like discard. You have nothing, or maybe you have just like 1 card and you can't refresh, because you always have to play 2 cards on your turn. If there's ever a moment that you cannot play 2 cards on your turn, you're exhausted and you're out of the fight, which is a bummer.
Oh,
so
straight up just done.
You're done. So the cards are super important in this game. So once you start running low on cards, you can rest, and any rest action will give your cards back. You take all these cards back. 2 types of rest in this game. There's a short rest and a long rest. A short rest means you take whatever cards in your discards deck or pile back into your hand, and now you have all your cards. The only catch to it is you have to randomly lose a card from your hand.
Yeah.
And I am so sorry. I'm just wanting to make sure. Okay, I want to make sure you're actually seeing the board and not me, because I know we were talking earlier before the stream started. I was like, wait.
I would have said something.
It's like, I can't see. What's Matt doing? So yeah, short rest. You have to randomly shuffle these cards. Well, I have to randomly shuffle them and pick what card you're going to lose. And let's say it was a card that you absolutely did not want to lose. You can do a special maneuver where you can take a hit point, and I can draw 1 more card for you. But that card has to go. You can't be like, well, I don't like this, I'll take the other one. Yeah, it's one and done.
Gotcha.
And that could really bite you, because, for this example, we just lost our loot card, which is, terrible.
Right.
So
really bad.
A lot of times that...
Hey, Cosmic Pete, well, come on in.
Yeah. A lot of times you'll shoot yourself in the foot with that. And you're just like, no. All right. The other one is a long rest. Now, a long rest means is you basically set yourself for that round. You're at initiative 99, so you're going to be the last to go, basically. But any items on your person that exhaust, you get to refresh them. You also get 2 health, and you get to pick which card gets lost. So anytime you
Got it.
use a rest, you always lose a card. But short rest is random. Long rest you get to pick, so you can just kind of
Cool.
get rid
I
of
like
that
that
card that you
mechanic.
throw away. Yeah, so it's really nice. And that is it as far as the cards go. Now you have some fun goodies down here as far as like armor and items that you have. You don't have these as reference, but if you ever want to know what they are and you see something on screen and say, Matt, what does this do? Just let me know. I'll remind you. You have a very cool helmet, an iron helmet. Basically, enemies cannot critical hit you. Any times 2 damage is just considered just normal damage, so it's really great.
Nice.
It never exhausts. You have it on permanently, so it's great. This is a cloak of invisibility. At any point in this game, you can use it to turn invisible. Enemies cannot target you. You can still attack targets, which is great, but they cannot target you until the end of your next round.
Got it.
But they can also not move through you. So you kind of act like this invisible wall that they just keep crashing into.
Ooh,
If they have flying, they can fly over you, but normal moving enemies cannot do that. This has an X on it, so it's a one and done.
Once it's done, yeah.
Yep, it just gets flipped over.
Gotcha.
You have some winged shoes, which gives you the ability to jump. So you can jump over enemies, you can jump over obstacles, traps, something like that with a normal move.
Cool.
That's exhausted, so it can come back on a long rest. You have 2 weapons. And I put these weapons on intentionally.
Hell yeah, I do.
Because you can use these weapons with your euthanize card if you time it right. So you have a jagged sword and you have a poison dagger. So you can use these in conjunction with your attacks that you do. And you just kind of exhaust them. The jagged sword will wound an enemy. Wound is a condition where if an enemy is wounded or if you're wounded, you immediately take true damage at the start of your turn.
Got it.
A poison dagger is if an enemy or if you're attacking somebody and they're poisoned, whatever damage you're doing, you add +1 to that.
Got it.
So, but like for you, this is a great combo that if you want to use on an enemy and use euthanize on, because now you don't have to use the syringe card. You could just be like, well, I'm gonna attack.
I just attack and I use my poison dagger.
Yeah, like if you have like a move,
Got it.
because there are some bottom actions that are attacks. Normally, like the attacks are on the top action of cards, and the bottom are moves.
Yeah, I got a couple that are on the bottom. I see that.
Yeah, so if you can try and get that combo, it maybe can save you I don't know, a syringe turn, or I don't know, whatever.
Got it.
You
Cool.
also you have 2 items on your person that will be will be gone once you use them. The Ring of Haste and Curious Gear. Ring of Haste is probably one of the strongest item cards I think in this game. It's amazing. At the end of your turn, you play 1 card from your hand and immediately perform the bottom action of the card. So this is kind of a way to get a 3rd action in. So
Got it.
Which is really nice. Maybe you need like a move, maybe you need a quick attack or something.
Cool.
And then you have this Curious Gear, which is very helpful. During your turn, you can disarm all traps within a radius of 2 hexes or tiles away, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, super nice gears and items and rings and fun stuff.
We had a question from chat that says, how much damage for being wounded?
Yeah, it's 1. So wound is like at the start of every turn, that character will automatically take a wound damage. Just a
It's
damage,
like
just 1.
bleeding, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bleeding.
Candy.
And now you can be cured from these conditions with a heal, which is kind of tricky because let's say like you have low health and you want health, but you're poisoned and you try and heal yourself for health. The heal will always take the condition off first and then heal your character.
Yeah.
Which is kind of tricky. And kind of annoying.
And I read somewhere that if you're healing poison, it just takes poison off and you don't heal.
Yeah.
That's like the one exception to that. Got it.
It's really annoying. Yeah, wound and heal. Wound and poison is like the thing. That's kind of kind of gets frustrating at times. All right, Sarah, yeah, you talked about initiative on cards determines the turn order. The monsters here also have initiative order. So but we get to decide our cards first, and then once we pick our cards and reveal them, we reveal the monster cards to see where they're moving in turn order. And and yeah, that's it. There's pretty much nothing else we need to do. So we start this out.
Let's go die.
Yeah, let's go die. No, we're gonna dive, not die.
Sorry, is that not the attitude you want me to have?
Let's just die. It's a horrible thing for a doctor to say. Let's just die. What kind of doctor is this?
Eventually.
Right? All right, so we start in this little tiny room, and I did promise there was going to be green in this.
It's so small.
Yes.
Oh no!
I did promise there was going to be green here. We are fighting oozes. We have one. The elite is yellow, and the normies are white.
They kind of look like gelatinous cubes.
Yes. Kind of like that. They have range attacks, and they're not fun because they multiply. So these creatures can overrun you very quickly. They're horrible. I think they're my least favorite monsters in this game. So if we could get rid of them quickly, that would be awesome.
Cool.
All right, so as far as the monsters go in this game, so every monster has a difficulty level. We're playing a scenario 4 because this game scales with our characters. So we're doing scenario 4, which means all the monsters are scenario 4. Monsters have HP, which is right here. Like, for example, these oozes have 9 hit points. Next is how much they can move. They have a move of 2, so they're a little slow. Next is their damage. They damage you at 3 damage, so they're pretty nasty. But they also have range, which is worse. So it's very hard to hide from these oozes. They're just throwing slime at you, I guess.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
So there's no real place to hide from them. So it's like, sometimes you can hide from range enemies. This case, you really can't. They have shield. So any damage you do to them, their shield's going to eat that damage, and then they'll just take the rest. And that's pretty much what these characters do. So a lot of fun. We jumped into a great room.
Love that for us.
Got to get back to the grind. Thanks, Eric, for jumping in and saying hi to us.
Enjoy your convention.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. There's so many amazing conventions happening right now. So good. All right. Yeah, Legends DM says oozes are my least favorite in this game. I know you're gonna realize like how.
Wow, you guys are really. This is really selling me on this scenario. Damn.
So let's begin.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
So we're gonna pick some cards. Oh god, I have to make sure I have like all the cards I need real fast. Let's
cards.
Yeah. Now, if you have any questions on your cards, I think I have all these cards. For the purpose of just streaming, so I know like what you're picking, you can just call out the number that you're picking, the initiative number. That's just faster for me to find it. But then also let me know what card you're leading with. So a leading card is a card to say like what your initiative is going to be. So I know where you are in turn order. That doesn't mean you have to play that card first on your turn. It's just for initiative's sake. Usually a lot of people get tripped up by that. They're like, I'm leading with this card, so I have to play this card first. It's like, no. You can play the other one. It's the order of the cards that are played is up to you. It's just you just have to let everybody know what card you lead with. Yeah.
I have a really dumb question for you, Matt.
No, what's up?
I see the oozes. Where are we? On that map.
We get to start when you play. I have like some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 starting locations on here. So when you play your cards, you can decide where you want to place your character.
Okay, so we're just like not on the board.
Yeah, we're kind of on. We are on the board, but we don't know exactly where we are. We're kind of playing like Gloomhaven digital rules. I don't know what the actual rule is, if you're actually supposed to start your character here or whatever. I'm just like, it's weird. The rules between Gloomhaven digital and board game Gloomhaven is like, they're slightly different. And sometimes this game has had a lot of erratas like throughout its life. So a lot of rule changes and fixes. So it's like I never really know which rule. I kind of go with whatever chat goes with. So it's always fun.
Fair.
All right. So sorry, I actually have way too many cards in my hand. I'm only supposed to have 11, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have like 13 cards.
Legends, that's really sweet. Legends says, Oozos are my least favorite, but Ray and Matt are some of my favorite streamers.
Yay!
I hope that's enough to let us survive this.
I know. Thanks, Legends. Even though Legends never roots for me when we do competitive gaming. Legends is always like team guest. And I'm like, thanks, Legends.
That's not just a you specific thing. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, great.
Lorelai, hi. Lorelai, welcome on in. Thanks for joining us. It's really good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend. Welcome on into Ray Plays Gloomhaven for the first time.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to bring in. There's a special card that I'm bringing in that I want you to be aware of because I think it might help our cause here. Where is this?
Sorry,
Anything you let me know. What's up? What's going on?
Question for the card Hamstring.
Yes.
My top action says Immobilize, and my bottom action says Immobilize Self.
Yes, because it has such a strong movement value, you're just kind of running and you kind of pull a hamstring.
Okay, got it. And the other one is I'm immobilizing my target.
Correct.
Got it. That was my question.
Yep.
Perfect.
All right, so I'm going to bring in this card, which is 2 cards I think are probably going to help. This one is Tactical Order.
Okay.
One ally within a range of 3 may perform a move of 4. So if I want to, I can just kind of be like, hey, go here.
Oh, yeah.
But another one, which I think this is probably one of the most powerful ones. Where is this card? There's 2 of them. All right. One is the top of Brilliant Prayer. One adjacent ally may recover one of their lost cards. So if you lose a card, I can bring it back for you. But makes it even better, I got this card, which is Empowering Command. Oh, no, wait, not this one. It's a different one. Sorry. It's Bright Aegis. I think that's what it's called. Yes. Here it is. There's so many cards. I get them confused. This one's awesome for the bottom. One adjacent ally may recover one of their lost cards. And if I burn a light element, there's going to be elements that are going to be strong and weak and gone in this game. But if I consume light, you can recover up to 2 lost cards.
Very cool.
This is really strong because I believe you have a kill card that's burnable where you can kill elites, but you lose it. Okay. But I have the option. I'll have the option to bring those back. I'm definitely bringing these cards into this game because that's going to be
love it.
Super huge. All right.
Legend says, good luck, Team Ray. Carry Matt to victory. Don't think that's what's going to be happening, but I love that energy.
It happens a lot. I mean, it's Silver Metal Tavern. I lose a lot at board games, and a lot of times it's me. If we ever play co-op games, the problem's me. There's hold on. There's one more mechanic that's going to happen before we start this quest, and it's really fun. But the cards are over there, so I have to run and get them super fast. Give me a hot second.
That's all good. Yeah. I love the idea that you hit someone so hard that you forget how to do it, but then your buddy reminds you of where you left that memory. Yeah, exactly, Lorelai. That's awesome.
Okay. So, before we start this, we have these scenario goals or battle goals or whatever. So, this is just something that your character is going to have. And to give you an idea of why we have these, as characters level up and get stronger, you can get perks in this game, which give you special abilities and stuff like that. And just to make your life a little easier in combat. And you get these check marks with these little checks down here. In order to get these check marks, you have to complete this little scenario goal or this little battle goal. these baby boos, as Sir Bearsworth says. Oh no, it says, what it do, baby boos? What's up, Sir Bearsworth?
Hi, Sir Bearsworth.
So like, for example, there's Hunter. If you can complete this, kill one or more elite monster during the scenario. If you do that, you get a checkpoint at the end of the scenario, and we can add those to the sheet. And if I get 3 of them, I can unlock a new perk for our character.
Cool.
Something very important about this, though, do not fall into the trap of these cards, because a lot of people chase these goals and the scenarios are difficult enough and they kind of get lost in them. And it's like, but I have to complete my scenario goal. It's like, you don't have to complete this. It's just a little extra thing. But a lot of people fall under that trap where it's like, I need to get this. It's a trap. It's a tarp. Yep. All right. So how this works is, Ray, I'm going to draw 2 of these cards for you, but I can't look at them. I can't know what these cards are, but I'm going to put them on screen so that chat can see what you're going to pick.
Okay.
So I'm not going to look. So I'm not looking. So let me know if you can see these.
And I pick one.
You have to pick one of them. Now, if you don't know what they do, or if you're just kind of not seeing that this is feasible, you can completely ignore these if you don't want one. Or you have to pick one, but you don't have to follow it.
I'm assuming, I don't know if chat can help me here, but if they can, I feel like the one on the left is the more likely one for me to be able to do.
Now I'm kind of curious.
I think that's the one I should pick. Yeah, left makes sense. Okay, cool. I'd go left. Okay, chat is validating me. Let's do it. Can I say the name of it?
The name of it?
The name of the card? Like
no. I shouldn't know what they are.
You know what they are?
Because I might know what it is.
Okay, cool.
Is it this one?
Yes, it's that one.
All right.
And that's a thing I'm trying to do, right?
That's like an
optional
optional. Yeah, it's like an optional thing that you can do, but don't feel like you need to go after it if you don't want it.
Chat's on board with my decision though, so I feel good about it.
Okay, nice. And then what am I gonna get? All right, so now you can't look because you're not supposed to see what I'm gonna get here. All right, and then I'm gonna pick just to show chat what's going on. Oh boy. I don't like either of these.
Oh, goody.
I guess I'll just take this one. All right.
Can I look?
Yes, you're good.
Bada bing.
I don't like what I had to take, but we'll see what happens. All right. So now let's oh crap, I'm so sorry. I need to just make sure I have like 11 cards because I think I'm over one. Okay, so
You're good.
All right, so as I count these cards, I'm just going to let you know what's coming in, because we can discuss the cards that we have and what we're going to bring into the combat.
Okay.
So for 1, I'm going to bring this attack 5, move 5, which sounds good. 2, I didn't explain how elements work. So you'll notice, probably not on your character, but other characters and monsters, they have a little element on their card.
Yep.
This means that an element can be strong in a scenario. And once it's strong, that means if you can consume that element, you might have an item that or an ability that will consume that element. At the end of a round, that element goes from strong to waning. And then at the next round, if no one used that element, it goes from waning to inert, which means like this element is no longer in the air. My character is all about light. So
got it.
Definitely going to be consuming a lot of light in this game, which is great. I'm bringing a loot 1. That's my loot 1 card. 2 is... I'm going to try and play a card to shield myself and move 3, because having mobility in this game is pretty important. Card number 4, 1 ally. I can let an ally move, or I can move. Let's see. Number 5. This one's going to be pretty amazing for me for the bottom. At the end of your next 5 turns, when light is not strong, you generate light. So basically, at the end of 5 turns, I'm always generating light to use. And
very cool.
That's going to be super important for these cards, which I'm absolutely going to bring in. It's an attack 5, but if I consume light, I bump that up. I get like advantage in an attack, and I get a plus attack.
Very cool.
Another one is basically if I generate light, you can recover. Do I want this one? Hold on. Recover up to 2 discarded cards. I might actually bring that in, because if you use your syringe and euthanize and you're adjacent to me, I can play that card and you can get those cards back from your discard pile. So maybe you can play them again on like a later turn. You don't have to wait for a rest to get your combos back if you want.
Yeah.
So I might take this in to combat. This will be another eat light to do more damage. How many cards do I have? To bring this in. Oh yeah, definitely need to bring this in to make you recover some lost cards. And I'll bring one more of those in so you can recover a lost card. Am I at 11?
Okay.
So you have 10 cards. I have 11 cards. So I get to one extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, that's it. All right. Well, I guess this is what we're going with. All right.
I've got 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I have 11.
Oh boy. Okay.
Is that right?
You should have 10.
So I should get rid of one?
I think you need to get rid of one. Did I accidentally mark you for 11? I might have.
You did.
Okay. So you have to lose one of those cards. Let's see what you got and see what we know. A euthanize and syringe is going to be your most powerful combo. There is one, I think, do no harm is really strong. That's going to be your elite killer.
Which one?
Do no harm. It's number 76. Boy, what would be?
Yeah, we're definitely. Yeah, maybe like this bottom one, bloody. Nah. I guess it's nice to just have a basic ability.
You
maybe
could
this
get
one, Surgeon Satchel.
Surgeon Satchel. Well, it's a loot.
Oh, no, it has loot. It's a loot, so we don't want to do that.
And also, like, it's a high initiative card too, or it's a low initiative card, so you can go super fast. I wonder if there's any like slow initiative, so you're not like. What's hold back the pain? What's that one?
Heal.
It's heal, and all your melee attacks this round target all adjacent enemies. I guess you could. That's probably one of your weaker cards. It's slower. I don't know how much attacking you're going to be doing, but I think out of all the cards, I don't know. That might be like one that you could probably chuck, because. I mean, healing's also great. Do you have any other heals? It looks like you have a heal here for do not harm.
I have.
Oh, you have a heal there. That's nice. The nice little heal one. Yeah. I'm going to be a tanky character, so I won't need healing. So I guess it's just going to be a matter if you need to heal yourself.
Yeah.
Oh boy, maybe that card is. Got him.
I don't know.
I know. I'm just
trust
like
your judgment here.
You know, how about, first aid. Let's see what first aid is. First aid, you give one adjacent, it's a med pack. So you can give me a med pack. The problem is like, I just want to make sure you can heal yourself. What is something to get rid of? Oh, all right. Maybe this one.
I mean, first aid seems like one we could get rid of because I can only give it to you. I can't use it on myself.
Right. We could probably get rid of that, but it does have a move 4 plus. It has a move 5, so that move's probably going to be pretty helpful for you. I found one that might be helpful. Maybe this prevention is key.
Sure.
You disarm all adjacent enemies, but it's only a shield of 1, and it affects all other adjacent allies. Oh God, but it's a 13 initiative. All right. You're going to hate me. Sorry, don't hate me for this. I think Bloody Saw, even though it's a loot, but you already have another loot card.
Okay.
But I think this would be good because if we're gonna move together and we're gonna be adjacent to each other, you can like shield me, and you can also disarm enemies, which means that they can't attack no matter what. And if you're swarmed, you can target all adjacent enemies with disarm. So
I'll trust your judgment on that. If you want to get rid of Bloody Saw, that's fine.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that you have to lose cards. Like a card.
All right, like... I'm good. I'm ready.
All right, I think we're good for this. All right. Nobody loves oozes. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, I'm good. All right, so are you ready to decide what you want to play?
Yeah. Born ready.
What are your thoughts? What do you want to do? Do you have any specific idea? Because we can talk about this and say like, what do we want to do here?
I'd love to talk it through.
Well, I don't like these oozes because if they pull a multiply card, they're gonna start spreading. So I might try. Do I even have anything that can kind of screw them? If you want, I can bring you closer to an ooze to do something. Yeah, or do you have any, are you thinking of taking any of these oozes out? Or
how much health do they each have?
They have
again?
9 health, but the elite one has 13.
Yeesh. I mean, I don't think I can straight up kill any of them this round unless I burn a kill card, which I feel like is premature.
It's up to you. You play however you want to play. Don't worry, because I can always bring a card back later. So
yeah.
Boy, and they.
Negative. I mean, I could get in there and. I mean, I could go in with I could do syringe euthanize if you move me, if you have the ability to move me, so I don't have to waste time moving.
Yeah,
I could syringe and then euthanize. That is something I could try. Do your little
fun combo. Yeah, we can do something like that. That would be fun. Okay.
Because a lot of my cards have to do with like removing negative conditions. So a lot of my cards right now are not very helpful.
Yeah. I get you.
Or looting or.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything that's like that as well. All right, I think I got the cards that I'm going to play.
Or I could go in and do hold back the pain, where all my melee attacks this round are hitting all adjacent enemies. I could get in close and then I could attack for like 4, but that's not going to take anyone out necessarily. That's just going to do a bunch of spread damage.
Okay. I think going in for a kill. I think if we can try and take this elite out fast, because this elite might cause some issues.
Can I use euthanize on an elite or not? I thought that was a no-go.
I think it's normal only. But I think you have an elite
it's kill one. It says kill one adjacent normal enemy, and then do no harm is kill one adjacent or normal or elite enemy. And that has no qualifiers. That's just, you just do it.
Right.
So I can also just move myself. I can get up there with first aid and then do no harm.
Yeah.
So you don't want to waste your action moving me for me.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I think I have an idea of what to play. So I'm gonna pick my cards here.
Oh, have a good dinner, Lorelai. Thanks so much. Enjoy your
Bye, Lorelai. Thanks for swinging by and saying hello. Okay, so I'm gonna play that, and I'm gonna play this. All right. And if I put my cards here, which for some reason you cannot see on your side. Hold on. Ignore me for a second.
Sure.
There is
I'm pulling up some lo-fi fantasy music for myself.
I know, I'm sorry you can't hear that. I have like music playing. I wish there was a way I could like
that's okay.
Send it over to you.
I pulled up some for myself.
I was like, oh no. Sorry, I gotta put this here. There we go. So if you ever see me put cards here, that just means I'm ready. If you ever see that.
I'm gonna move myself. We decided, right?
What's that? Yeah, I think that's what we decided. I think you're just gonna move yourself.
Okay.
Gosh, this is scary.
I don't need to move 5. That's so much movement. It feels kind of. But I also don't.
Oh, and I'm just gonna throw a random card up real fast.
Okay.
There's 2 spots on a card. If you don't want to do the actions, you can just do a default 2 attack or a default 2 move.
Do I still discard the card though?
You still discard the card. But like if this was the only one you had and you wanted to move, you can just use the default move.
Got it. All right, I think I'm ready.
Okay, what cards you playing?
I'm playing Initiative 19 and Initiative 76.
Okay. I imagine you're going to be leading with 19.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So you're playing Curative Mixture to lead off, and then I'm going to be leading off with the Bright Aegis, which is 14.
Okay.
Hopefully I did not screw that up going first before you.
I think you're fine.
Okay, great. And then your second card that you're playing is Do No Harm, and I'm going to be playing Cautious Advance.
Mess them up.
Nice. All right. Let's see. Where we going? Now we have to see what our friends are doing here, because this is where it gets gross. So we just have the oozes. So they're moving at a 57 initiative, so they're going last. We're going before them, which is great. And they just no bonuses to their attack or movement. Sometimes these cards will buff their move or attacks or give them a special ability, which sucks. All right, so I go first. I guess I'll put myself on the board here, and I'll just go here, and I'm going to play a move 3, which is going to make me go 1, 2. I'm going to put myself right in position so I can draw their attack. Because how monster focus works is they will target whoever is closest to them.
Yeah.
And if it's equidistance, they'll target whoever had the lower initiative. So I'm going to make it where they'll always try and go after me.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my Bright Aegis, which I get to shield myself too, so I get to eat some damage. And if they try and attack me at melee combat, they'll automatically take a damage. And I get to generate light, because I love light.
Nice.
I love lights. And now it's your turn. So, what do you want to start with these 2 cards?
I am just using my Curative Mixture bottom action, and I'll pop in, I guess, maybe over on the 5, just so we're like spread out a little bit.
Ta-da.
And I'm just moving 3. It also allows me to remove all negative conditions on one adjacent ally, but unless you have a negative condition you have not disclosed to me, then I think that doesn't do anything, and I just move 3.
No, you're good. Awesome. Where do you want to move to on here?
Move me just to the other side of that elite. I think it's probably a good spot there.
Great.
Yeah.
And then I see where this is going.
Yeah.
Do no harm. All right, so kill one adjacent normal elite.
Yeah. Let's go.
But you do, you are gonna disarm yourself and immobilize yourself just for that.
That's all right.
It only lasts for a round, so yeah, you'll be fine. So you won't be able to move next turn.
Okay.
But this elite is gone. And as I like to say, when you kill monsters, they kind of Scott Pilgrim into coins, which is great.
Yeah.
And also Slivers in chat loves it if you ever loot coins, because Slivers always says, I don't loot enough in this game. It's like,
really?
I never pick up coins because I hate the idea of like wasting a turn to just pick up a coin.
Like a bunch of
I mean, it's
coins,
like it's worth $4 in this game. Every coin is worth $4, but I'm always like, I don't have time for this. I gotta go.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's it for our turn, and now we just do the monsters. So let's see. We have 2 here. We got this. The first one's gonna attack is the 1. It's gonna attack me. Let's see what they draw. So monsters attack with a default damage, but they also have to pull this modifier attack card. It's going to
modifier,
change
right,
everything.
right.
So we're going to flip this over. They did a 0, so they're going to do 3 damage.
1% here isn't worth his time to stop and pick up free money off the ground.
That's right. So they just did normal 3 attack. Since she is an amazing tank, she automatically has 2 shields. Plus, I have this splint mail, which will give me another shield. So I just ate all that.
You take
damage.
nothing.
I take nothing. She is amazing. She is like such a powerful character. I love this character so much. All right, and now it's your turn. This number 6 is going to attack you for 3 damage. Also did nothing, which is great.
Nice.
And but you do have to take 3 damage at least.
I do take the 3, yeah.
So that's a bummer, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3. You are down to. Oh, actually, they need to move. I'm just realizing because they do range, but their movement is only 2. All right. So what's happening here is they have to try and move away from you because ranged attackers, they can't attack you point blank, or else they have to take disadvantage.
Okay.
So they're trying to move away from me. This one attacked me, so basically they have to do a disadvantage roll, which means they have to draw 2 cards and take the worst of the 2. So we'll just say this one did this for me. They just did an attack as normal, whatever. This one's going to try and move away from you as fast as they can, do a disadvantage roll on you.
Got it.
Ooh, they drew a buster symbol, so this is a null damage, so they don't do anything.
I don't take that 3 damage.
You don't take anything. Nope. So I'm going to give that back to you, which is great. They won't move at all, but they do. Oh, yeah. I guess they won't move at all because they can't. So I guess that's a good point in chat. Since they can't move to get out of disadvantage to get to a range move, they just kind of stand there. So it looks like we got them trapped. Thanks, Snakes. Sometimes there's like so many rules in this game. It's like kind of wild. So a lot of times like chat comes in, it's like with rules clarification. So I don't mind rules lawyering, chat. So if you see a rule that I screw up, you are more than welcome to chime in and be like, no, wait, that's not this. All right. So our elite is done. That's the round. So now we just pick new cards and continue on. And we can kind of strategize here what's going on. So
1 second,
yeah, no worries. I'm like looking at my cards just to kind of see what I'm going to do on this.
Okay.
So many things.
All right, I'm good. Okay, so these cards have been played. They now go to discard.
Yes. So now you would just kind of like check those off on the discard section.
Got you. So that elite is gone. Now we got 2 normies.
Yeah. They're just kind of.
I can now. I don't know if this is overkill, but I can syringe and euthanize now on the normies.
Yeah, if you want to take, since you're right next to him and you want to do that amazing combo, feel free to.
I don't know if that's like a waste of that amazing combo, but.
I mean, it's not, because
I get those cards back. Unless, like, if I long rest, I can make sure I don't lose them.
Anytime you can take oozes out quickly is great.
Got it. And that's what I'll be doing. Because
when they start multiplying, the board gets nasty really fast.
Got you.
Too many gloomy rules to keep track of. Yeah, absolutely. Is that right, gaming? It's a lot. Now I'm trying to see if there's any reason for me.
You're deciding your cards. Do you mind if I run to the bathroom real quick?
Absolutely.
I think I know what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm going to try and see what's going on here. The question is do I want to be adjacent to Ray to help her out with something? Which I could grab, and I could also grab that coin, which I know Slivers in chat always wants me to grab. I just don't pick up money a lot, and people hate me for it. Let's see. I'm trying to think what to. Honestly, gang, I hate this because my hunter. I hate the fact that I have hunter because it's like I don't want to kill. It's gonna take me forever to kill an elite and I don't know how many elites are in this game, but Ray's going to be so much better at taking out elites that I don't think I'm going to chase that at all. Unless I get super lucky. I don't know what's behind this door, so we're going to see what's going to happen. We've also played with multiple incorrect rules for at least half of the campaign until we found, the flow chart for that focusing. Yeah. And a lot of times if you misplay something, it's just a variant. So it's fine. I used to have a card that would recover discards for Ray, and I don't think I brought it in. Oh, I did bring it in. Nice. All right. So if she's going to play the cards, which I think she's going to play, I'm going to make sure she gets those cards back. Oh, she's back. I can't talk about my cards anymore. But I think I have a plan of what to do. I just have to make sure I don't go too fast. All right. This should be good.
All right, girls, we're back.
All right, great. I was talking to chat, and then I saw you come back, and I was like, "Oh wait, I have to stop talking about what I'm gonna play because I don't want Ray to know what I'm gonna play." All right.
All right.
So I'm going to I'm not gonna go like super speedy. So hopefully I can go slower than you, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But hopefully I can go faster than the monsters. So
okay.
We'll see if
Do you want me to play my higher initiative as my lead?
Yeah. I mean, because it's like you never really want to lead off with like anything 40 or higher, because it's like
the monsters go first.
Yeah, because unless you're purposely trying to do it for a reason. But I think I'm gonna go like medium speed. I'm gonna go like cool. Morning run, brisk walk, whatever.
Got it. I am also ready.
All right, what do you got?
I think you know what I'm doing. I'm taking 15 and 27, baby.
Yeah. What are you gonna lead with?
Mess them up. I'm leaving that 15.
Yep. Makes sense. Yeah, this is gonna be great.
This is a nasty combo. I love it.
Yeah, this is my favorite part about this character. I probably went a little slower than I should have, but that's okay. We're doing empowering command, but there's a reason why I'm doing empowering command, and you're actually really gonna love it because one adjacent ally may recover up to 2 discarded cards. So as you play cards in this game, you immediately discard them. So at the end of your turn, they're discarded, and then I'm gonna play this card so you can get that back, and you can
awesome.
Do it again.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, you're just full of needles and poison and terrible stuff.
It's funny for someone who's very squeamish in real life, which I am. For some reason, fantasy doctors like. If it's imaginary, I love it. In real life, I get very freaked out by doctors and needles and all that stuff.
I'm like that with like people getting sick, and of course in movies and TV shows it happens all the time. It's a gag that Hollywood overplays so much, but it doesn't bother me. Like in real life, it bothers me, but on TV, it doesn't bother me because I'm like,
exactly.
Because I'm like, oh, this is just fake sugar water. I don't know.
Yeah, like what's behind
it's fake.
It's like, even in like movies and stuff, I don't like depictions of like, surgeries or anything like that, but it's something about like when I'm in control of it, when I'm playing that character, I like love it.
Yeah.
But when someone else is narrating it to me, I get freaked out. It's like an agency thing of like, I'm in control of the thing that makes me queasy versus someone else is telling me something that makes me queasy. I think that's what it is.
I absolutely
so I love
get
characters like this because I can embody it and it's less scary, which is very weird. And I should probably talk to my therapist about that.
No, it makes absolute sense.
Hi, Tantarlis. Welcome on in.
What's up, Tantarlis?
Hello.
All right. So we're giving you this. We're giving me this. Let's see, and let's pray that these oozes aren't multiplying this round.
Find out.
All right, drawing our next card here. Whew, they are not. Oh my gosh. They do get extra move and they get 1 less attack damage, so that's pretty cool. Okay. They move at 36, which means I just barely beat them to a attack or their move. Nice. So activation, whatever you want to call it. Oh, this is gone, by the way. That card is gone, and light is now waning. Okay, let's go. It starts with you. So I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna
running in there with my syringe. I'm gonna attack for one. I'm gonna poison and stun.
Got them, so
Mess
they're
'em
poisoned and
up.
stunned. I'm not even gonna put the afflictions on them
Sticking my
because
syringe
you
in their
are,
neck.
bam, killing one, kill
And
one
I'm killing
adjacent
it.
normal. Goodbye, ding. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Turned into a coin. Got a little coin there for you. Now you'll notice there's little stars on your character.
Yeah.
Those are XP that you gain as you do stuff.
Ooh.
So, last round you had 2 XP for your do no harm. This round you get 1 for your euthanize and you get 1 for... Oh no, you don't get 1 for the syringe. But you did get 1 for the euthanize. So right now it's really cool. You're at 3 experience points and 15 health. And that's kind of how you track that.
15 health. Got you.
Oh yeah, anytime you want to know what your health is, just let me know. I'll remind you.
Got it.
Okay, and then now what am I doing? So I'm going to, my turn's not going to be terribly exciting. I'm just going to play this to do the default move. So I can move right next to you.
Hey, bud.
Hey, what's up? I'm going to actually go on this coin right here just to take it. And my top card is I'm going to play 1 adjacent ally card may recover up to 2 of their discarded cards.
Thank you very, very
but
much.
I'm going to eat some light so you can do 3 instead.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. All right, so all 4 of these cards are discarded, and I get to pick 3 to come back.
Yes.
I'm going to probably pick...
You actually...
Definitely euthanize.
Yeah. You actually only have 3 cards to take. It's Curative Mixture, Syringe, and Euthanize because you lost Do No Harm because that was a burn card.
Oh, I have to mark that as lost.
Yeah.
Got it. That's gone.
That's
Never
gone.
to come back unless something super special
Unless
happens.
something divine happens, then...
Okay, so then there's no decision for me. These ones just come
Yeah, you just get your cards
into
back,
my hand.
which is nice.
God, this spreadsheet, incredible.
Oh, thanks.
Oh my god, this is genius.
Yeah.
It's really, really nice.
It just makes it where it's like you don't need to own this game to play it on my channel.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. Yeah, I'm not as excited as I am to guess on your channel. I'm not dropping $300 on a board game just for this one stream. However, spreadsheet, very nice.
I also love spreadsheets too, and I love all the little things that you can do in them. So I'm just like,
makes my little nerd brain very happy.
I know, I'm like, yay, it's great. Okay, so fun stuff. That was it, and then we're done with this. So we just have one more monster on this board. Oh boy, it's just this little one.
He takes what, 8 health? Is that what
He's got
he has?
9. He's got 9 health, but he has a shield. He has a shield, so every
So
time.
technically 10.
Yeah.
But like not really. But like.
I think I know what I'm going to do for this turn. I think I'm going to try to move you.
Okay.
Purposely move you to this character to do what I think we both know what you're probably going to do to this character.
Do something again.
Oh yeah, the ooze did not act yet, which the ooze will. I'm sorry, the ooze is going to. I forgot we have to do that. We have to make the monsters attack.
Thanks for that reminder. I appreciate it.
Thank you. So the ooze is going to attack you this time because you are the faster initiative, and they are going to do 1+ damage to you. So they're doing, but they had a -1 attack, so they just do 3 damage to you.
So I'm at 12.
Yeah, you're at 12. All right. But that's okay. So I'm so excited about killing these oozes. I don't even care about them moving and activating. It's like, just
Same.
Get away.
I want them off the board.
All right. So the question is what is my second card going to be? Because I know what my first card is.
You're moving me, right? That's the idea here.
I think so. I think I'm going to try and move you to get you into position, and then so you can do your thing. The question is what am I going to do?
Gotcha.
Second. Think.
I'm into this. This is fun. You're making it very easy for me, which is probably why I like it.
That's why I love like when people play like passengers in this game, because it's just so fun as a passenger in this game, because you're just like, I'm just moving and attacking, moving and doing this, versus like controlling all this, going back into town, doing all this managing, because there's so much micromanaging in this game. It's just, it's out of control, but I still love it. So
yeah, that's one of the reasons why.
not to say that I'm like a micromanager, it's just, but I'm like, I love stuff like this. Oh wait. So you, these conditions are gone because you were just standing still for that round. So we're good there.
Right.
All right. So you're free.
I had my two.
I was nervous because I saw those immobilized, and I was like, oh crap, you're still immobilized. You can't move, but you can move, so you're good.
Could I just hypothetically, if I'm immobilized, can you still move me? Can I be moved by another entity, or can I just?
I don't think you can move at all. Yeah,
okay.
Because I'm not.
Even if it's not me taking a move action.
Yeah, because I mean, I could technically like push you. I think push or pull you, but I can't give you a move action that you can do.
Got it.
I think that's
I wasn't sure what the semantics were there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like pushing and pulling, you can still be moved, but I think you just can't do an actual move.
Got it.
Oh boy. I think I know what I'm gonna do. The question is, all right, hold on. I might have to drink some. Oh, this is gonna be a little tricky because the question is, am I going to be able to pull this off fast enough for you to go? All right. Because I have to go first. Oh boy. This might actually not work because I'm a tank, I'm a very slow moving character.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think I have enough speed to make you go second.
Do what I need to do?
Yeah, you might be going first, I think. Like just by default.
Oh, and that's not great.
Yeah. So all right, so I think that plan's not going to work.
Okay.
But if you have a way to like, if you have a way to make sure that this character doesn't activate, because if we can make this character not activate, maybe they might not.
What kind of things would that? Is that like stun? Does that?
Stun will prevent them from activating at all. Okay. So if you have a stun, you don't have to tell me what you're gonna play to have it. But if you have something that can stun it,
what about disarming?
Disarming prevents them from attacking. But their multiply is not an attack. It's an actual.
Got it.
It's just a thing that they do.
It's just a thing.
Yeah.
Got it.
But I'm gonna. So maybe I'll just try and move in for the kill, or not for the kill, but move in to maybe do some damage on it. Oh boy. Effects. Ooh, that looks cute. Can do something like that. There's so many things I just want to do.
I can do some stuff.
All right, I think I'm gonna play.
I'm gonna play this.
I know it's like I'm gonna play this, and then
what's my max health? I know I'm at 12 now. What can I go up to?
I'm so slow. 17.
Okay.
Is your max? I am so slow. I'm just. It's like I don't even know if it's worth even attacking because I know you're gonna stop this person on the next turn. God, if only I.
I'm doing.
Oh wait, I think I. All right, I'm gonna. I think you can still take out. All right, this is where the puzzling and the weird try not to table talk thing. I'm gonna see if I can make this happen, and to see if you can make this happen. I'm still gonna force move you. That sounds weird.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to move your character.
Okay.
Wait, okay. The other card I'm gonna play is just kind of like a whatever card, because yeah, I'll just play this, I guess. All right. You can still take out this character. The question is can you get the timing right so that I go first and then you go second?
Can try.
So I guess the clue is, because I can't talk about this, you can take this character out on your turn with the card that we're talking about. But the question is what card can you play to make it so that I go first and you go second? That'll be the puzzle part. Because you can still take this character out on your turn.
Like get him out of the game?
Yeah. You can still.
I see only one way of doing that.
Yes. The question is what would your second card be to make it so that I go first and you go second? That's gonna be the tricky part.
Oh.
So I guess it comes down to like a matter of timing. And I'm just gonna pray that the cards that I picked is fast enough to
I think
happen.
I
think we can do this. It's gonna be crazy. And that's as far as I can go with that. This is so tough because when I play solo, I know exactly what cards to play. And I'm just like, oh, this makes sense. But it's like, I can only imagine what this game is like playing this with 4 people. And
oh my God,
being like, you can't talk about anything. It's just like.
I mean, I'm gonna just go with my gut.
All right.
And I'm gonna do 15 and 27.
All right, 15 and 27. All right, so 15, the fastest I could have gone was 20.
Can I lead with a different card though?
You can.
I lead with 20?
You can.
I was gonna lead with 27. Was gonna be my, but I guess if the fastest you can go is 29, it doesn't matter.
It didn't matter.
That was my hope, was that was slow enough.
I was hoping that that was the fastest card I had. I was like, oh my God, I can't move fast. I'm so slow. All right, we can still make this work.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe.
How?
Or maybe not. Let's see. No, I don't think we can. I don't think we can make this work.
Yeah, I don't think I had a way to make this work because I don't have any other cards that deal.
It's all
status
good.
Effects like that.
My hope was that I could get like you had a slower card for me to kind of play off. I couldn't remember what that euthanize was, and I was like, God, is it less than 29? I can't remember, but it wasn't. It is what it is. It's fine, no worries. All right, so let's just see what the oozers are gonna do because the ooze might kind of ruin our whole plan. Okay. Oh no, it's gonna multiply! Oh no. Gosh! All right, we could still maybe. Can we do anything? I don't know. Probably not. All right. The ooze suffers, but the ooze isn't going to activate until 94, so they're going super slow. They're going to suffer 2 damage, but they're going to summon another normal ooze with a hit point value equal to the summoning ooze's current hit point value. Okay. So it's going to be a weaker ooze, but just go and slap them with standard actions. My hope is that we could stun it or kill it. But we just couldn't get the timing right.
We can still stun it. I can still stun it. I can move and then and then stun.
No, because your stuns are connected to your moves. So,
well, I could. Wait, can I take a standard action to move?
No, because all your moves are the bottoms. Well, all your stuns are on the bottom, and you have to play a top action, and you have to play a top action and a bottom action.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So all your moves are based on bottom action, which is a bummer. And I was like, maybe I can command you, but like the timing's off. This is where this game gets really fun because you're like, no, the timing. All right, hopefully I can critical hit him. Hopefully we can just get him down to 2 health. That's true. If we could get him, thank you. We could get them down to 2 health. That's true. But you can take a standard move action and standard attack. Yes.
And can I attack with one of my weird knives or something?
Yeah.
I don't know if that helps in this situation.
Well, I might be able to do. What the heck did I even bring into this? Oh my God, I brought in garbage. I brought in garbage betting that I could hopefully do something fast enough. My standard attacks are terrible. All right. Well, why don't you go first? So you start with 27. How do you want to play this out? Sawbones has a jagged sword, poison dagger, ring of haste, and curious gear.
Remind me what Ring of Haste does?
Ring of Haste, at the end of your turn, you can play a 3rd card and immediately play the bottom action. Snakes is like, poison!
Can I do that and take take a 3rd card to move? Because I have 3rd cards that have bottom actions of move.
It has to happen at the end of your turn. which is a bummer. Yeah, it's at the end. Yeah, they were very smart to make that card be end of your turn.
Got it.
This card is so OP, but yeah, end of your turn is the bummer part.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking about doing is just standard move, standard attack, and then maybe attack with like poison or something, or attack with one of my special swords.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, like a jagged sword or a poison dagger. Because if we can get this thing down to 2 health, it won't multiply. It'll die.
Yeah. So, a standard attack is what, 2 damage?
2, yeah. It's basically dead. It's just 2. 2 move, 2 damage, whichever.
So yeah, I guess I'll move. I'll take that first card, that 27 or whatever, to move.
Okay.
Just standard 2 move.
I'll put you on the
Get
coin
me,
so
yeah.
you get some yummies.
Sure.
Yummy coins.
And then I'll do a little stab.
Yeah. All right, so you're gonna do a little stab and see what happens. Do you want to use the jagged sword or the poison dagger? The jagged sword will make it lose health on its turn.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. All right, so you're using your jagged sword with...
Yeah.
Ooh, +2. That's nice. That's
go.
nice. All right, so
nice.
you're gonna do. It does have a shield 1. So you normally did 4 damage, but you only do 3 damage. But that's okay because I'm coming in swinging too, and it's wounded.
I'm just so sad I lost those combo cards. I was gonna do something different, but I thought we could.
It happens.
I don't know. You made it sound like it could happen.
It just happens. But we can still probably kill this thing on its turn. So, the only thing is I stupidly didn't bring any good attack cards, so I'm just moving, which I'm not going to move onto that door, but I am going to try and surround it. I don't think it really matters, but I'll just go there, and then I'm going to just do a standard action. Hopefully I can get something for 2. I got a +1, so I did 3 damage.
Nice, not bad.
But it
not
only
bad.
takes 2. So it's at 5. Now it's their turn. They take 1 for the wound and 2 for splitting. I don't know if that's enough. Oh, they're at 8. They were one away from dying.
Jeez, brutal.
I don't even think there wasn't even anything like a bottom. I've thought about playing the Ring of Haste, and I was like, maybe we can kill this thing. But good news is, they're gonna spawn, but they only spawn a 1 damage.
That's
ooze.
not bad.
No.
1 health ooze. Yeah.
It's a 1 health ooze, which is just go
That's
right there. It's number 9. Now to keep track of these oozes, this ooze is basically going to die on its turn. And then the other one just has 1. So we should just be able to knock them out. They're just going to kind of take up some time. Oh, that's funny. Snake says if you would have used the dagger as well, it would have been perfectly calculated.
Can you use 2 weapons?
You can, because they're one-handed.
Got it.
I thought I could probably kill this thing, but yeah.
That's okay. That's what happened.
It's true, but that's okay. Good. Yeah, it happens. It's fine. At least you have this dagger for another round.
Yeah.
Oh, and
I think they're only at 1 health. They're gonna be we'll get them.
Yeah.
They'll be fine.
Oh yeah. No, we'll just knock these out pretty quickly. All right. Well, we go back to our.
All right. So these guys. I'm just so sad my syringe and euthanize get discarded because they were good cards.
I know.
But that happens.
It happens. Sheesh.
All right, so we just need to do a little bit of damage here, right?
Yeah, it's like... The question is do I want to open this door now, or... I'm so afraid to open this door.
I'd like to kind of know what's coming up, because we don't need to do a lot to kill these guys.
All right, well, here's a thing, and this is a kind of a strategy that a lot of people use with going invisible and opening doors. A lot of people like to open doors and then turn invisible, and then that way they act as a door block in case that there's monsters. They just kind of get bottlenecked right here, and they can't do anything. Hey, Slivers! Slivers,
Thanks, Slivers.
donated 100 bits. Thank you, Slivers. Slivers is like, open that door. So, we can open this door. If you want to open this door and turn invisible, you'll kind of act as like a block, and then monsters can't come into this room and attack us. And if you want, gee, I don't even think. The weird thing is I can't take both of these monsters out. I can only take one of them out. So
I could take both of them out.
Oh, dang.
If you want me to.
Okay. You have
right? Let me just make sure I'm blah 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 blah. Yeah.
You don't have to take both of them, like because
I could. I could.
I don't know.
But I'm happy to go invisible and be a door block too.
If we want to we could probably like just try and like progress through this probably. Well, here's the thing. This ooze is gonna die on its turn because it's wounded.
Oh, because it's wounded.
Right.
Oh, good point.
I'm really close to this one, so maybe let me just take that one out. Yeah. And then you can open the door, and I will meet up with you. God, I am so slow. My character is
so I turn invisible. So that's an action from my item, so I still get 2 cards, but I don't know what I'm gonna be up against, so I don't know what cards to play.
Play anything that'll. I would say play anything that will heal you. Or play anything that'll kind of prepare you for whatever's going to be in this next room. Healing is going to be great. You can also, I think like long resting is pretty premature because you only discarded 2 cards so far.
Yeah.
So I think anything like healing is good. Healing, defense, shielding. Because you don't need to do any actions. If you want to give me a med pack or something, just kind of stuff like that. Whatever you think is good. Man, Can
I move through you?
You can, yes. You just can't move through monsters unless you're flying or jumping. You do have the winged boots that give you a jump ability, just so you know. Right. If in case you need to get out of there. The Spammonites says, "Oh wait, I think I recognize this scenario."
So you don't sound excited about that, so yay.
Snake says, if range enemies could reach someone behind the invisible one, they would still attack them, though. That's interesting. That's true. Oh, yeah, that's true. They could, like, shoot through, but I don't know what's through this door, so we'll see what's happening. Hopefully this is good. All right. I think I got my cards ready. So scared. I'm not saying anything. Thank you. I know it's so tough, isn't it? It's just
if something says shield 1 versus shield 1 self, does that imply that the regular shield 1 cannot be applied to yourself? It can only be applied if it says shield 1 self?
Yes. Shield 1 basically, yeah. If it's like another shield, it might. If it doesn't say self, it might be shielding somebody else for some reason, which I'm not sure if I know what that would be.
Oh, no, I can't read. Never mind. Ignore me.
Oh, you're fine.
I just can't read. I guess I don't know. I guess I'll do this.
I know it's like, wow. Hey, look, you're damaged. So if you can heal yourself, I would take this opportunity to heal yourself.
I can do that.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna play 8 and 57.
8 and 57. Oh my gosh, Disband. My Doomstalker was one of my favorite characters. I love that character so much. All right, I take it you're leading with the 8.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Just speeding along there.
I'm going to just be using that as a little
I'm
move.
leading with 36. I'm just like so slow. So first aid, I'm going to play Beacon of Light for my leading card. And then these are our secondary cards that we have going into this battle. I'm just going to try and kill this thing. And hopefully these guys aren't going to spawn more stuff because I reshuffled their cards back in. Even if they did, they would have died. So
Yeah.
They're going 59, so we're gonna go faster than them. So they're pretty much dead, which is good.
Love to see it.
Yeah. All right. So you get to go first with a speeding 8, double, triple espresso there.
Yeah.
What would you like to do on your turn?
I'd like to open that door, baby. I'd like to move.
All right. You're doing a move 4. It's actually a move 5 because you have a +1 on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're going to open this door and then the madness is going to begin. So you're going to have 4 movement left.
Yep.
In case something shows up. All right.
Yep.
Now,
and I guess technically I want to turn invisible as well, technically, before I open the door.
Let's see,
That's
because
the move,
I don't
right?
know. Maybe there might be like enemies here and there might be nothing there. So you don't have to
cool.
turn invisible just yet. But who knows what's in this room? All right. So far, wow. Okay. There is a lot of water. Okay.
Water.
All right. So this water it'll slow your movement. So it costs 2 spaces. It costs 2 movement points to enter or to move through this water. So it just kind of like slows you down. So if you move into this spot, it'll cost you 1, 2. And if you want to move like to here, it's like 1, 2, 3 or something. So
yeah, got it.
now you do have the winged boots, so you could fly over this stuff, which is nice. Wow, there is so much water here. What is this? What is this? This is crazy.
Shrine of the Depths, it's called. You're not wrong.
No.
You're not wrong.
All right.
Should have seen it coming.
So chat, if you want to hang out with everybody, chat with everybody, we're going to it's going to be a little bit setting this up because there is just a lot of water around here. So we got some water.
Wow.
Not even like putting out the enemies yet.
All right, chat. I don't know anything about this game, so tell me about your favorite character to play in Gloomhaven. Give me the quick and dirty description of your favorite Gloomhaven character to play.
I saw Doomstalker
I'm liking Sawbones so far. I like the combination of damage and healing abilities is very cool.
Yeah, this character is just like super awesome. Love this character so much.
It's an archer. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically D&D Ranger. Yeah, is it at all like the Gloomstalker multi-class in D&D? Because it sounds like it, but I don't know if that's true. Yeah, Cragheart. When I said I was stream, multiple people told me I should pick Cragheart. But I already locked in on Sawbones, so here we are.
Yeah, it's funny. I've like never played that character, but a lot of people love that character.
Yeah,
I've never
totally.
played. There's so many characters in this game. It's just it blows my mind. The replayability of this game is so immense. I love it. You could basically stick with this game for like 10 years, 15 years.
That's awesome. I love that. Sunkeeper and Spellweaver. Ooh, Spellweaver sounds cool. All I know is I listened to back in the day, I listened to the Shut Up and Sit Down review of this game, and I know that there's like a little rat man. I don't know anything about
like
the rat
little
man,
yes, that was one of my favorite.
Like he'd be my favorite.
He's the Beast Tyrant, and he's great because he has a bear with him.
Yeah.
And the bear is one of the cool. I love the bear so much. It's a secondary character you can play. Bear. Sliver says, I love the bear so much. When I retired the bear, I had a retirement stream, and I had a little cake, his little personal cake, and I like smashed him into the cake so he could eat, and we were all eating cake and talking about our favorite characters. I miss that character so much.
I love that. Yeah, I always, if there's ever a little rat man, that's always what I want to pick. I love a good rat man.
Yeah, and that character was really fun too because that character just kind of ran around the board causing problems, and the bear was the tank and just destroying everything in its path.
I adore that.
Oh, you would have loved it.
Doomstalker also had one of the best summons in the game, a level 9 snake, which was a shooter and poisoned enemies. Ooh.
Oh, I think I know what Slivers found a clip of me diving the bear into the cake.
is fully trained and unable to open doors. Well, listen, he's got a little bear brain. What do you want from him? Door opening wasn't in his training. Heck. Heck.
Right.
Well, I don't know anything about the classes in Gloomhaven because this is my first time playing Gloomhaven, but for me this still feels very like D&D adjacent. So for folks who are in chat, are you D&D people or do you prefer Gloomhaven? And if you are a D&D person, what's your favorite class in D&D? Because that's something I actually know something about. It's debating on getting Rats of Windstar, the board game. What's that? Wait, I gotta look that up now.
It's
Hold
funny
on.
because
Rats?
I know nothing about D&D. I've never played D&D in my life.
We talked about this when you were over on CGE. I think you'd like D&D. With your proclivity for like theater and the acting world and also dungeon crawling, it's those two things and they kiss. That's it. That's all D&D
It's really funny because there was a moment where, there's very, very strict rules in this game, what you can do in this game. And a couple of the rules are kind of ambiguous on what to do. And I was like, one of the things I wanted to do is my beast tyrant with the bear had a bomb. Yeah. And the bear was armored, and I was like, can the bear use this bomb? And the chat said no, the bear couldn't use the bomb. And I was like, well, what if I attach the bomb to the bear, run the bear into the troops? He's got armor, so he's fine. And then somebody in chat was like, Matt, now you are playing D&D right now.
Yes, that's literally, that's exactly.
This is why you should be playing D&D, because you can do that.
That's what I like about D&D is the creative problem solving. That's my jam when it comes to D&D.
Wow, we got a lot of just
my goodness
here. I just put two traps
I looked
out.
up that Rats of Wistar game. It looks really cute. It looks like it's got a spinning rondo, which is one of my favorite things.
Oh, fun.
This looks really cute. I love rats. Rats are an underutilized theme in board games.
What have you been playing lately? Have you been playing anything that's just been like some of your favorite this year?
I am not in a habit right now of playing the same game a bunch because my partner and I have recently made a couple friend who is looking to like get into board games. So we've been having these 4-player weekly board game nights, and every week we teach them a new game because they're really wonderful like learners. Some people like just are not good at like listening when you teach them a board game, but they're like so attentive. They're really great. I love teaching them games because they really do such a great job with them. So every week I've been teaching them a new game. So I can't say that there's any one game that I've been enjoying, but last night when we had them over, I taught them Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition, which is my partner's favorite game. I love that game. No, it was just a hit. It was super fun. And then after that we played Kites, which was a nice little nightcap party game at the end. But yeah,
I
really
cannot beat Ares Expedition like at all. I can never win at that game. I don't know if you've ever played it. Do you ever play with your partner like co-op to try and win?
No,
you can play it co-op and it's still super difficult. And I'm like,
oh, I'm so not a co-op girly.
Oh, fun. As you are on my stream playing co-op. It's great.
Yeah, I'm a little bit notorious for really not playing co-op games. If there's a way to play something competitively, that's typically the route I go for.
Well,
but yeah, Terraforming Mars is fantastic.
I am so happy that you took this time to take your co-op card that you like to play.
Yeah.
To be on the channel. Thank you so much.
Of course. I think one of the things I like about this though, because I don't typically like co-ops, but this reminds me enough aesthetically and mechanically of D&D that I'm like, all right, I can get into it. It's when it's like, I don't like co-op like traditional like Euro games or whatever. That's when I'm like, nah, this could just be competitive.
Right.
I'd be having more fun. But when it's doing something more unique, it's like maybe a little bit more on the TTRPG side or a little bit more like on the experimental side. I can be down with a co-op. I'm just picky about my co-ops.
It's fair enough.
That makes sense. Like,
fair enough. No, I get that.
And it's a hot take, but that's my like a lot of people like Spirit Island, right? It's like one of the best co-ops.
Oh god, that game's so difficult. That game is so
hard.
It's
so hard. First of all, it's so hard. It just absolutely kicked my butt every time. But I also like, and I get thematically why it's a co-op, but that sort of game, I'm like, I would rather like be fighting other people. Like I'd rather this be competitive, and that's a me problem. I understand why people love Spirit Island. And again, thematically, you're all fighting together against the colonizers. Like that makes sense. But like my co-ops, I like them to be like litter jam or something that's like a little bit like mechanically weird. When the mechanics boil down to like Euro game or like area control mechanics, I'm like, I'd rather just be competitive. But that's my own problem.
One of my favorite co-op.
I'm just bad at working with others.
One of my favorite board games that's competitive co-op is it's a game called Roll Camera. Did you ever see that game?
No.
It's a game where you're all working together to make a film, and
cool.
and it's like so on point. And me working in like television and film, it's like instantly my favorite game ever.
Hell yeah!
Those are like one of my favorites. And
awesome.
Also Shadows over Camelot. Do you remember that Days of Wonder game? It's like super old. It's out of print. It's so long.
I know that name. I know it's a classic. That was before my time. I didn't get to play it.
Any board game that's co-op with a trader, like Battlestar Galactica, anything like that, is like those are my
games.
Semi-co-op games are great.
Yeah.
Those are I love those so much. And I don't get to play them anymore because it's like I don't really have much of a friends group, but it was like a gamer group anymore. But it was like, man, we used to play those. It was so great.
Semi-co-op. There has to be that element of like at any time someone could turn against you. Then I'm all for it. Then I love it. I love like one versus many games.
Oh yeah.
I really enjoy it. I feel like that's a mechanic that's not done enough in board games. I love. Usually it's like hidden movement or something, but I love one versus many.
If you're playing video games, you should play Helldivers with us. That is
I've been told I would really like Helldivers.
It's so stressful. So stressful. All right.
Oh my god, that board has a lot of stuff on it now.
This board is This board is terrifying.
What is going on? Can you explain to me what I'm
All right. At? Well, first off, this is not great.
Cool.
First off, we have lurkers, which are these kind of like lobster-looking things.
They're cute. I like them.
They have
a little goofy.
This is terrible. They have a health of 10. They move for 3, and they attack for 3. They have 1 shield. They pierce 2, which means they can go through 2 shields on their attack, which kind of makes me kind of useless at this point. And they target 2. So if they're adjacent to 2 heroes, they'll target both heroes. Snake says lurkers are Sunkeeper's nightmare. Yeah, they are bad. It's my only weakness. It's my kryptonite for sure. There is 1 elite lurker out there, which is 14 health. It looks like a shield strength of 2. Oh my god. And they do 4 damage. Okay. How many lurkers are on this board? There's 5 lurkers. No. 1's an elite. Okay. And then we have deep terrors, which are kind of like turrets. They don't move, so that's helpful. The deep terrors, they have retaliate, which is a problem. So retaliate, if you are next to them and you attack them, they automatically deal 2 damage to you that's unblockable. So that's not great.
That's not great.
They have a health of 6, so they're kind of easy to kill, but they have a strength of 4. They do 4 damage. Oh my god. And wow. The one thing I do remember about deep terrors is they can spawn more deep terrors, which I believe they spawn deep terrors adjacent to you, which sucks. So they're just popping up like new turrets around. It's like, great. That's terrible. All right. So because we've opened this door and they've just appeared, we have to draw initiative for them because now they're possibly active. Lurkers moving at 61. They move 1 less, but they attack for 1 more. And did I miss anything? Oh yeah, you just missed a whole mess of this room that's opening right now. The deep terrors are attacking for 0. They have a range of 3, which now this makes them have a range of. Oh, so they just have a range of 3. Oh, they're not like ranged by default. They're melee. Oh, okay, that's good, except for this turn. And they can target up to 3. Well, they're super far away, so we don't need to worry about them. they will curse you, which means
The tentacle boys.
Yeah, a curse is basically you get this card that goes into your modifier deck, and if you draw it, that means your attack is voided.
Null.
Yeah, it's null
That
and
sucks.
void.
That sucks.
But they're super far. We don't need to worry about them for this round, so that's fine.
Okay.
So the biggest threat. This is terrible. Are any of them going to meet up with you? They have a move of -1. The closest one is 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so no enemies are range, and no enemies can get to your spot. So popping the cloak's probably not necessary because they can't get to you, so you're safe.
Okay. In that case, I'll probably abandon the rest of my movement, or maybe I'll get out of the, move out of the door. I don't know if that matters.
Yeah, you have 4 movement points left. So if there's a spot on the board that you might want to try and run towards. Okay, so this is all water. It costs an extra movement point to get into it or pass it. These are rocks. Hold on, let's move over to this maybe this camera can show this a little bit better. There's some rocks
and we want
right
to
here.
get that treasure chest.
That's the treasure chest we have to loot, and we have to play a loot action to get it.
Yeah.
It looks like, I guess the other camera's probably better. There's stairs here that you can just climb up. You can't walk past these rocks, but you can jump over them.
Okay.
These are traps that do, I believe, 6 damage, and they also immobilize you. That number might be too high. Hold on.
So we want to jump over those.
Yes. Oh yeah. The traps do 6. They do 6 damage, and they'll immobilize you. I can't jump. You're the only person that can jump.
I can do a
so
good
if
jump.
anyone's gonna try and get to this treasure, it's probably going to be you.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think maybe what I'll do is I'll take that extra action, the extra move, and go up.
Okay.
I might try to kind of run up around the top of the board. Yo, what's up, Olympian?
What's up, Olympian? What's going on?
GTA D-Day.
Oh man. All right. So, hi. Hello. Been lurking all stream with the lurkers. Lurking with the lurkers. Oh yeah, the tabletop after darks. Yeah. All right. So you want to move? You have.
I'm gonna move up. Yeah.
Right, so 1, 2, 3. I guess.
Yeah. Put me there.
Okay.
Maybe down 1 square. Down 1 square.
You want to go closer to the lurkers?
Well, no. Okay, no. Leave me there.
Crazy.
Leave me there. I don't know. Leave me there. My plan literally is to just run across the top of the board and get to the treasure as fast as possible.
I mean, do you want to be close to this thing? That thing.
Okay, Matt. What do we think about my plan?
All right,
about me running up the top. My plan is to
just beeline it to the
bucket. Yeah.
If you can make it, let's see. Here's the thing. I mean, let's look at this board here for a second. So it's like this is like the clearest path.
Yeah, that's
to get to it. So you don't have to pop your wing shoes early. But it's like just be careful because I don't want you to get swarmed because these guys are gonna.
Swarmed either.
I mean, they move.
I don't have to book it, but that's the trajectory I'm going.
I mean,
maybe not going out of my way to kill them.
I'm trying to think what's the fastest way to get to the treasure, with your wing shoes.
It's definitely that top route, right?
Well, it's like you have wing shoes, so there are no obstacles that you can get trapped in once you use the wing shoes. So if you use the wing shoes on a very high movement,
I was planning to save them for
once you get close.
Traps.
Yeah, you could probably.
But I could also just wing through the water if we want, but then I'm gonna be right in the middle of the board, and that's terrifying.
So this is a good time to talk about damage, taking damage for your character. Normally, when you take damage, you lose hit points and everything like that. But there is a point in this game where you can ignore damage by losing a card. So if you say, well, I'm gonna lose a card from my hand, you can void any damage that's coming towards you, or you can lose 2 cards in your discard pile.
Okay.
So it's either lose 1 card from your hand or 2 cards from your discard pile to avoid damage completely. So you might be able to just eat a bit of damage. Maybe we can stun some stuff or something. I wouldn't worry about these slimes. These slimes are going to be dead, and I have a lot of HP, so I have a healing potion, so I could probably draw their fire, like make them start
While I
coming towards
run.
you. Yeah, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so crazy.
I love it.
Yeah, and Snakes also says the invisibility cloak is still up. So yeah.
Next round, what I think I do is I pop the invisible cloak and I just move as much as humanly possible. Thoughts?
I'm gonna let you run it however you want to run it. I know this is the one thing with
hey Ray, that's a bad idea.
No, it's like my thing with like co-op games is I never want to tell anybody to do what to do on their turn. I just like to give options and just let them roll with it because I never want to quarterback anybody's turn.
Let's see what happens. I think.
Oh yeah,
I've moved.
Another good option, Ring of Haste. Don't forget you have a Ring of Haste too.
I've got lots of stuff in my back pocket that I haven't used yet.
True.
But in the meantime, I think I'm going to end my movement there because I'm in the room. I'm up there in case I want to use that running tactic. I'm out of the way. And then my second card, do I play that card yet? The second card that I played?
That's your heal, hold back the pain. Yeah.
Are we in there at initiative yet, or?
Oh yeah, it's still your turn. You haven't ended your turn, so yeah. If you're gonna heal yourself,
heal for 3.
Yeah, this is the best time to do it.
Gonna do that right now and gain my experience and all that jazz.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Wow, that's so crazy. Okay, that's your turn. Now it's up to me because I move faster than anybody else here. All right, I'm gonna pop this light. At the end of your turn, you always generate light. Might as well just get something going. Because I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot of either fighting or just getting somebody's attention. And then
you do a lot of tanking for me while I Naruto run in the top of the...
All right, I'm going to attack which one's gonna, it's 9. It's number 9, right? Yes, number 9. I'm gonna attack number 9 super fast and see what happens. Okay, did an attack for 5. It doesn't matter, it's dead. There's a coin. I don't have to worry about him. He's gonna die on his turn. Yeah, that's it. Do I want to move? It's just like, is this the time to spend my Ring of Haste? Should I get into that room? You know what? I think I will. I think I'm gonna
do it. Tank me.
Well, let's see. I don't want to just like run into like damage immediately, but I'd like to like draw their fire. So the most that they can move is 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so if I go here, I can start drawing their fire. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play Ring of Haste. I'm gonna play Ring of Haste now just to get this move. I know it's like probably super early, but 1, 2, 3. Okay, right here might be good. Wasn't that the one with the move? Oh yeah. Thank you. We'll just say it doesn't matter. They're both dead.
They're dead.
They're dead, and I'm not gonna.
What's
they're
up?
dead, and I'm not gonna collect their coins.
Happy Sunday. Welcome to this nightmare.
What's up, Joe? It's a great nightmare.
Great, it's my favorite.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore them and their coins, and Slivers is gonna yell at me because like, why aren't you getting those coins? Because this board looks terrible. All right, is the game winning? I don't know. We're gonna find out. This is the moment of truth right now. Yeah, so I can try and draw their fire, and that's pretty much the end for me. So I'm going to turn on the lights. And let's see what happens. The oozes are going to go first. That ooze just dies because it's wounded.
Beep, boop.
Goodbye, ooze.
Is the game winning? Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I mean,
we still have time.
We got all the oozes. The oozes are off the board, so that's one less creature we need to worry about right now, which is great. Oh boy, great. Let's see what's gonna happen now. Okay, I'm going to what's first? Oh, the lurkers. Okay, so the lurkers are moving too. All right, this is such a mess of this board. All right, so this lurker is gonna go 1, 2 over here.
Oh, he's in my way.
He's moving.
What a butt.
This lurkers, thank God they moved -2. That's great. Next one is 1. Actually, this one's going to go 1, 2. We'll just say it goes that way. And, oh boy. Who's next? Oh, the elite is moving. 1, 2. This one's going 1, 2. All right, they're moving. The turrets don't do anything, which is great.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's very nice. And that is it. Chat is winning. All right. I'm going to get a drink real fast since that's the end of our turn.
Sure.
And I'm going to hit the restroom super fast. So, Ray, if you just want to chat with everyone, and
we can
I will be right back. And I think an ad's kicking in anyways. So, all right. See you in a second.
Bye-bye. Chat, it's just you and me now. Dun, dun, dun. We got a little ad break. Just chatting away. I don't know who isn't getting an ad. Those of you who are subscribed are not getting the ad, but I don't know who's subscribed. But for anyone who's not watching the ad right now, hello, hi, happy Sunday. Hope everyone's doing well. God, this is a 2-minute and 30-second ad. That's a long ad. But it's a good ad because it supports Matt. Get that AdSense, baby. But yeah, no, I'm really enjoying Gloomhaven. It's exactly what I thought it was, but also it feels different, which is interesting. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like mechanically, it's dungeon crawling. It's kind of what I expected, but the decision making and the cooperation is really different than what I expected. Oh, I'm watching a very weird Meow Mix ad right now. Very Uncanny Valley, and I don't like it. Oh, hi, Asmati. Welcome on in. Playing board games? Mayhem. Yeah, I'm playing Gloomhaven for the very first time, and we walked into a big old flooded room that is probably gonna be the death of one of us. It looks not super great. I think my idea of just running to grab the treasure and leaving is a great idea, but it feels like everyone who's ever played Gloomhaven before in chat and on screen is telling me that that's a bad idea, so we're gonna find out. Looks like bugs. Yeah, we got mad bugs right now. Mad bugs. And they're coming for us. But there's lots of water on the board, so they're gonna get slowed down. Anyways, how are you doing, Asmati? Are you having a good weekend? Up to anything cool? Up to anything fun? What kind of drink you got? Fair. Oh. Yeah, who would ever get drunk on stream? So weird. Yes, streaming makes me really hungry. Oh, apparently you're muted on stream?
Sorry, we were just talking about
There we go.
we were talking about drinking on streams and hunger after streaming, just because it's just crazy. All right, we're back.
It's okay, right, gaming. I figured most people were in the ad, so we didn't talk about anything.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Super exciting, but that's perfect timing. The ad is done now, so
yeah, the ads are done. So we were talking about, I don't know what Ray was talking about, but we were talking about hunger after streams and thirst during streams and why this is always mostly water. If this was a normal like gaming night in real life, it wouldn't be water.
And Matt was saying he didn't know about alcohol and TOS on Twitch, and I was making some cheeky jokes about who would ever drink on stream. And the answer is me. Come on over to Ray's Retros where I drink on stream.
Oh yeah, you have like a little like glass of wine in your.
Yeah, I've been doing it less because I've been streaming more in the late afternoon, because when I was with CGE, they had, because obviously CGE's Czech, they have a big European audience, so I gained a big European audience through CGE, and so I've tried to, like, when I left CGE, people were like, oh, we won't be able to watch your evening Ray's Retro stream, so I've tried to move those forward, and I can only not, like, I can't be so degenerate to be, like, drinking wine at 2 p.m. If it's a special stream, I will, but yeah, historically, I used to always have a glass of wine on streams, but now that they're earlier in the day, I do it less, but, it is what it is. It's a fun time. When it's like a really spicy dating sim, sometimes we make it.
Nice.
It's like 10 p.m. somewhere. Truly.
It's 10 p.m. somewhere, Ray. That's what chat's saying.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, oh my gosh. This would be a great opportunity for me to short rest because I am out of cards, but I could probably do one more. I'm going to do one more round before I short rest because I can go throw one more good one in there. What's
my health at right now? Is it 15?
Your health is at 15, yes.
Okay, cool.
15 for XP.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we generally have a plan on how to finish this objective.
Is it a plan you consent to, Matt? Because I feel like
no, I think it's no. I mean, this is. I do not want to spend like a second in this room. This room is beyond ugly. I don't even know, even if we were like level 9 characters, how we would be able to like fight all this stuff. This is like. And
I say Operation Get In, Get Out.
My least favorite, and I love playing this game, but my least favorite scenarios are kill all enemies, and because it takes like a really long time. It takes a really long, and it's like sometimes when you're in a room with like 6+ enemies, it gets really daunting, and you get swarmed super fast, and you're just taking constant damage, and I'm like, oh gosh, can I just exit the dungeon or kill this boss? It's like, why do I have to kill everybody? It's like,
for sure.
All right, so I'm just gonna put these here because I think I know what I'm going to do on my turn and hope that.
Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing yet, Matt. Am I just running? Is that the plan? Well, there's a guy. I have to kill this guy.
I mean, honestly, you don't have to kill anything because you have the Cloak of Invisibility, so you...
Does that allow me to run through him, though?
No, you can't run through them, but you do have, like, winged boots, and there's probably, like, other ways to get around...
Yeah, show me that top-down camera again. So 1, 2, 3, 4... If I use winged boots, I avoid all obstacles for that round that I use the boots, right?
Yes.
Or does it just let me jump over one?
No, it's your entire movement. You're just flying.
That would be 1, 2, 3, 4.
The thing with winged boots is like you're really gonna want the winged boots for here, but the good news is that you can long rest and get your winged boots back.
What I'm
so
thinking.
At some point, maybe
what I'm thinking.
It's like either long rest, go invisible and go long rest, or maybe just go long rest and eat damage one round.
It's
so tough. It's so tough.
I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my boots. I'm gonna book it. Then I'm gonna turn invisible and I'm gonna sleep. And then I'm gonna come back with my boots again, get the treasure, and then after that happens, I don't know. That's as far as I've thought.
As long as you can get here easily, we're good.
Yeah, I think I can.
Because remember, you don't have to land on the treasure. All you need to do is be in a space adjacent to the treasure.
We can make that happen.
Yeah.
We can make that happen. Oh my god, hi Eva! Hi, happy Sunday. Welcome on, and how's it going? We are Operation Get In, Get Out, baby. That's what we're doing right now.
Get some treasure after a modest snooze. Hi, Asmodee Games. Welcome.
I'm gonna do this. After a modest snooze, yeah. We're gonna run, then we're gonna turn. Does that mechanically, am I thinking about that correctly, Matt, that I can turn invisible and sleep and be invisible during my long rest? Am I like, is that a thing?
Yeah, how would that work? So it's like you can't use your Cloak of Invisibility until it's your turn. But if you long rest, you go last. So you would have to pop it the turn before. So it's like because you're
okay. So that would still carry over into my next.
Yeah, because the Cloak of Invisibility doesn't end until your next turn. So you pop it on one turn, you're invisible, and then you're invisible on your next turn, and then at the end of your next turn, you're no longer invisible. And you're
but that's after my rest.
Yeah, and you're also initiative 99, so you're the last person to go. Because I think
As long as I can make it
go...
so that I'm invisible while I'm resting, so that I'm not like just getting dunked on.
Yeah.
Then I think that's fine.
No, it makes sense. That's actually a really good plan.
And then okay, hold on. I gotta think.
I guess it's...
So we're gonna do one. Oh, I had a question.
Yeah.
So when the flying boots allow me to jump, right, as much as I want during my movement of that turn, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's your entire movement phase.
How is your movement distance calculated? So let's say I start here, there's an obstacle here, and I land here. So I jump here. Is that 2 spaces of movement, or is that 1 space?
You just use your how jumping works is you just use your normal movement, but you just ignore all obstacles, hazards, whatever. Cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Boots
okay.
for...
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, it just moves for 1 whole action.
Matt, I got this. I got this in the bag.
Nice.
I got this in the bag.
We can do this.
This is gonna be so great. This is ridiculous, and I'm very excited. I really hope I'm thinking about this correctly, but I believe I'm gonna do this, and I believe I'm also gonna do this, and then I'm also wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And don't forget, don't forget you have your ring of haste, but your ring of haste, is a separate action, so your boots won't work for the ring of haste thing.
No, that was part of my plan. I intend on using my ring of haste, but if I... That's okay. That we it's fine.
You could get it's like you can get a short move in and then use your wing boots with the ring of haste after, but
I think I can make this work. I think it's gonna be fine.
Oh my gosh, this is so crazy.
Disarming keeps people from attacking.
Yeah,
right?
prevents attacks. Yes. And stun just completely shuts them down. Like their initiative card doesn't even activate. So. Whew.
All right, I'm so ready. Let's go. I'm so ready. I'm using cards 62, 10, and 13, and I am leading with 10.
You the Ring of Haste doesn't activate yet, not until the end of your turn.
Sorry. Then I'm doing 62 and 13.
13.
No.
No?
Yeah, no. I'm doing yes, I'm doing 62 for sure.
All right.
62 for sure.
Okay.
Then one, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, I'm stressed out now. I'm freaking stressed.
Try playing 60 scenarios of this game.
Jesus. How much do the Krabbies have? How much health do they have?
They have 10, but the elite has 14.
Okay, all right, fine. 13. That's the other one.
Okay. So 10, 62 and 13.
62 and 13. Sure.
Right. But
I don't know.
Sure,
man.
I mean, that's what makes this game so great. You're like, yeah, maybe I'm moving super slow, but I think I'm moving faster than anybody else. So hopefully, we'll see. All right, so 1348. Did I go out of order on that one? Yeah, no, I'm right.
Starting. Yeah.
Okay, and then these are our secondaries. Okay, so 62 and 65.
Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. I'm so excited. I think I got this in the bag.
Nice. Okay.
Or I'm just gonna die immediately. Go out in a blaze of glory.
I need to see if I gained any XP throughout all this stuff that I've been doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
That makes sense, Snakes. Yeah.
Short on XP.
I think the 13 will be fine. I think that'll be enough.
Okay.
And I also don't desperately need to go first. I just might as well.
Well, let's see what our friends are doing down here first, because that should be... All right, the Deep Terror is doing this crazy attack, which I don't know if that's good. That's probably not going to reach unless you're like in its line of sight. So it's going to do attack 0, but it'll pierce 3. So but your character doesn't have shield, so this isn't a big of a deal. The Lurkers are going to... They're also moving slow, so that's good. Lurkers are moving 38, so the Lurkers are going to go faster than me, but they're going to focus on me, so that's probably not a big deal.
That's fine. They can... That's fine.
I tried to make that so it's like, come on, I'm ready. I'm gonna go out in a blazing, radiant sacrifice here. All right. There we go. It starts with you. All right, tell me your plan. What is going to be your plan for this craziness?
All right, I'm fiddling with my thing.
Okay,
Okay, yes, got a crazy plan. So first and foremost, we are. Oh wait, maybe I thought about this wrong. Oh no. Wait a minute. I'm realizing I think I can't do what I thought I could do.
Uh-oh.
And I'm suddenly very sad.
Oh no. What?
Because I'm realizing the card that this move is contingent on is going to immobilize me after my move.
Oh yeah.
Which is a bummer. It's not the end of the world. I'll just not play my haste.
It's not. But you know what? You can play Ring of Haste next time. You just save it for next time.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world. So I thought I was gonna get I had a plan to get up to the treasure this turn, but obviously that card can't be that powerful. I can't just move 6 and keep moving. So I'm gonna play Hamstring, the bottom action, to move 6, and then I will get immobilized. But that's fine because we're napping next turn anyways.
Are we winged booting this?
Yes, we are wing booting. Yes, we are. Wing booting, so we fly over the water and we fly over the crab man.
All right, so how do you want to move? Where do you want to go?
Just straight line,
I
think. Yep. That's what I want. And then, Jesus, I can't do this card because I'm immobilized.
You're immobilized.
But then I'm going to play Prevention is Key, and I'm going to just disarm that guy next to me.
Okay.
Because I might as well.
Yeah, might as well.
I couldn't kill him, but I can at least keep him from hitting you.
Yeah, the elite will attack you, but you'll be able to probably eat 1 round of damage.
Well, my hope is to go invisible.
Oh right, because we were talking. Yeah, that's right.
Right.
That. All right, so
I'm gonna disarm that guy next to me.
All right, so he is disarmed.
And then I'm gonna pop my cloak and disappear.
Grab people.
Poof. That's it. That's what we're doing.
Peace.
Deuces.
All right.
God, I hope this works.
All right. Okay. Now this is gonna be the weird one for me because I'm gonna get hit. All right. So. Oh no. All right. Who's moving along this craziness? The elites always move first, so the elites are going next. So this elite is gonna go. Actually, it's going to go to me because it doesn't see you. 1, 2, 3. So I guess that's the only way that they can go. 1 is disabled, so 1 is also going to go towards me.
Yeah,
it's completely ignoring you.
Bye-bye.
Didn't even see you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to stick you with all the crab guys, but
that's all. Oh my gosh! Look at this. That's crazy.
I got mad yumps though. I think I can jump on that treasure in.
This one's gonna go. They're probably gonna go here. I don't know if I could put him here. If I put him here, I don't think it matters because they'll still make it to me anyways. All right, 2's gonna go there and attack me. So let's just do this attack. Yeah, you have to put him there. Let's see what he's gonna attack me for. Oh my gosh. 2 is going to attack -1. All right, that's good. Okay, so I have to see how this is gonna work here because I have.
Snakes is saying that it goes to the free hex.
Oh, the free one. I guess it makes sense because they're trying not to move into. Either way, I'm gonna get swarmed like no matter what. All right, so they're gonna attack me for -1. They're doing 3 damage, but it's they're just doing 3 damage. -1, so they're just doing 2 damage. My shields don't do anything. I'm just gonna eat this 2 damage right now. Actually, when you're damaged by an attack targeting you, you gain 4 shield. I'm gonna use my steel ring so I don't take any damage. Because it's 4, so I'm good. This one is gonna move closer. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, Matt.
What's
It was nice knowing you.
No, I'm here. I'm like, get to the treasure. All right. No, she's great. She can take it. She's fine. She's like, bring it. I'm like, I don't care about this damage. Damage? What are you talking about? Yeah. All right. So what are they gonna do? Hopefully they get a void. Oh, -1. I'll do that -1 there. All right. So it's still 2 damage, which is fine. I'm just gonna. This one is on your next 4 sources of damage, you gain 1 shield. I don't know the order of this because they do piercing. Okay, so the shield activates, but they pierce it for 2, and I just take.
Snake says, "Don't the lurkers only have 2 move?"
No, they have 3 move. We're playing now with not at this level. At this level, these lurkers are faster. They're even worse at level 5, and I'm like, ugh. Here, even worse. So I'm gonna take 2 damage because they just pierce 2 of my shields, which I only had 1. And then, is there any other stupid lurkers running around here? I think there is. There's one more. It's this one, way back here. We got this.
Good luck, man.
I'm good. Fast crab walking. All right. That's it. Now, are these... It's a good thing you turned invisible because you are right in line of sight of this, this guy. Yeah. He don't see you. They don't see you. All right. So that one's good. All right.
Beautiful.
Okay. Now it's my turn to do some attacking.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to. Where's this one? Is this the one directly in front of me? That's a 3, and there's a 2. Okay, we'll just go after the 3, I guess. We're gonna play. I don't know if I can like move out of the way. I kind of like where I am, honestly, but I will move 2. Trying to see if I could just get further somewhere, but I don't really think it matters. I'm just gonna move 1, 2 onto this space just to get on a spot in case I need to run somewhere. I don't know. I could always run into this room and just have them keep chasing me. That's probably like a thing too. Just
I kind of love that.
Come on, guys.
That's hilarious.
Let's go. Yeah, let's actually do that. But I'm not going to move just yet. I'm going to... sorry, I was reading a card real fast. All right.
You're good.
I'm going to do an attack. Attack for 5, but I'm going to eat this light.
Nice.
So I can do +1 attack. So it's attack for 6, plus I get advantage.
An advantage.
Yeah,
nice.
Which means I get to draw 2 cards and take
done.
the better of the 2. So, and we'll attack number 3, I guess, because they're standing in front of me in the camera, and that's annoying. Ooh, I generate light again.
Well done.
And I get to redraw. Oh, and I busted out.
No! Oh, are you kidding me? So wait, do you do no damage at all?
Well, it's weird because those are my 2 cards that I drew. So sometimes sometimes that advantage can work against you because when you draw your second card could be a bad card. If I would have
so you just whiff. You do no damage in this case?
Yeah. It's weird.
Oh my
God. It's the only Snakes is right. It's the only situation. Now if I drew it
that's
first,
fascinating. I feel like that shouldn't work like that. Like if you have advantage, you shouldn't be able to like push your luck and get wrecks like that.
I know.
I understand.
It happens. You know, sometimes you swing and you trip over your own feet. And you know, it is what it is.
I get it.
All right, so I'm gonna run back. That's Yeah, right. That's Gloomhaven, Jake.
Hey, D-Walls. I mean, I can't complain because that's like my single favorite thing in like D&D, right? A lot of people like to house rule that like if you're proficient in something, you're not allowed to crit fail. And I'm like, I think it's so funny just from a role-playing perspective when the guy who's like really good at lockpicking just completely fumbles one day and like RPing, like why would that have happened to this guy who's really good at lockpicking?
That 1% chance, you know, it's gonna happen. So
exactly.
But I am going to use my Boots of Striding, which gives me +2 movement. Just to get a little further back. So I'm going to go 1, 2 for my move, and then go, you know, let's make Slivers happy, I guess. Go 3, 4.
Get some coins, get some money.
Is that going to screw me up? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, that will screw me up for one.
So you're going to kite them out of the room? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Second question.
All right.
Do we win as soon as we loot the treasure, or do I have to get out with the treasure?
No, you just loot the treasure.
And then we win.
And then we win. Yeah. It just says,
interesting.
We don't have to take it, which means I think something's probably going to happen. I don't know. I'm not going to use my boots because they're going to get to me anyway. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Oh God. You know what I could do? No, I would get swarmed no matter what. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll still get attacked. Okay, no, I like my first plan better. I was like, should I use my Boots of Striding? And I think I'll just use it. Because maybe I'll kill something and it'll drop 2 coins or something. Yeah, Hydrate seems like a good thing. Thank you for that, Hydrate. All right. Am I done? I think I'm done. Before I do that, I'm going to use a minor healing potion to give myself 3 health because I took a bit of damage. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, they're not getting overtime from the Dungeon Lord.
No.
We came here for a mission.
Oh my God, that's a game I haven't played forever.
Dungeon Lords? Oh,
yes.
Dungeon Lords is a good one.
Yeah.
My favorite is Dungeon Pets. That's my favorite.
I have Dungeon Pets, and I brought my friends over for a game of Dungeon Pets. And look, I love the rule books, like the narrative part of the rule book in like those games. But my friends were not digging it. They were like so confused, and they were like, "Wait, I don't know what happened."
Dungeon Pets, in my opinion, is one of the weirdest games to teach. It I love it. I've taught that game a lot. It is for a game that's like not hard. It's as with like a lot of CGI games, it's hard to grasp what's going on, but like once you do, it's not a difficult game. But yeah, I can completely empathize with that game being a rough game to teach. It
has a rough rule book, but it's fun reading. It's fun reading Rose rule book. You have a lot of fun reading the rule books, but teaching them is like not the easiest.
Yeah. I mean, I can say it now because I don't work there anymore. I love the creativity of the rule books, but sometimes that flavor text like kind of gets in the way, and I'm like, I just need to know like mechanically what does this do.
Right.
Sometimes it's very flowery with their rule books, and that's a pro for some people and a con for other people.
Yeah, it depends on like what time is it at the game night and who is with you.
How many drinks have you had?
How many drinks? All right. So this is pretty cool. Let's move on, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, so this has to get.
I'm gonna take a little nap on my turn. So do I just declare long rest?
Yep, you're long resting. So
nighty night.
Nighty night. All right, so.
Long
resting. I can't remember if you decide which cards you're gonna lose now or when you actually long rest. So we're gonna put that there. And chat,
we'll just wait.
Chat can chime in because you're just gonna announce that you're long resting and
I'm going Betty bye.
Good night. And so it's just down to me. Well, I have to short rest, so I'm gonna take all these cards back, give them a little shuffle. The character sheet has the rules for resting. Yeah, what does it say? So it's part of your turn. So it says, I'm just gonna put this up on screen so I can see it because it's so tiny. So yeah, start of round. You announce that you're long resting, which means you have initiative 99. So that means you reduce strength, short rest. Yeah, I think. It's just on your turn, you just do all this stuff. You discard 1 card. Okay, so you do lose 1 card and then discard to recover the rest. Okay. So it doesn't happen until your turn.
Alright,
That's
I'll
cool.
just wait till my turn.
Yeah, just wait
And
till
I'm dead last.
Dead last. Well, I think you go faster than monsters. I think
But
if you
I thought it was 99.
well, no, like if you ever tied initiative, there are. I think there is a monster that goes 99. Maybe I'm.
Oh wow.
Maybe
okay,
I'm wrong.
alright.
I could be wrong. I thought there was a monster that went 99, but I might be wrong.
Yeah.
But either way, I think if you ever tie initiative, you always go first. The art. Oh yeah,
Book
I
of Nerds,
know.
I totally agree.
So
And that's one of the
good.
reasons why I like it so much. I love that like kind of almost like plague doctor, like scary. I'm gonna just like chop off your leg, doctor. Like not in real life, but
Of course
in
not.
fantasy.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Yeah, definitely not in real life.
Very fun.
All right.
Well, I feel like you gotta clarify that on the internet sometimes.
Absolutely.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Especially on Twitch. Now Twitch is like banned.
Immediately
The
deleted channel.
account, yeah. Account gone. All right, let's see, what am I going to do? Long rest lets you choose lost card. All right. Yes. All right. I just lost. Nothing good.
Oh, you lost your heal card.
That's fine. Well, they were both burns. It was nice because that would have been one to let you recover one of your lost cards, so you could have killed the elite. But I think we have a plan, and I don't think it's
We have a plan,
yeah,
man.
we got a pretty great plan.
Duo says my HMO only covers plague doctors and leeches. Same. It's really ironic.
So this is good. We're gonna drop this down to waning. The element's going down. You're resting. What cards am I gonna play? Oh my gosh, these guys are all gonna be gross. All right, so they're coming in, so I gotta start defending here. So we're gonna play that. And gosh, yeah, the fact that my shields are not the best right now, it's not great. I thought I had a stronger attack card. Why am I not seeing it? Hold on. Oh, here it is. Yes. I'm definitely going to be playing this because I know one of these things are going to be coming up to me, which means I might have to go a little slower, but we'll see. If not, I'll just move a little closer to them. Maybe I'll play a loot just to make Slivers happy. Because I can't do like 2 attacks, which would be phenomenal if I could. Ooh, I got it. I'll play this. This sounds fun. It's going to be a little slow, but I don't think it matters. This will make it so that I get a permanent shield, but it reduces my movement by 1 for all my moves. For
That's
future
okay.
turns. I like that.
I'm doing the running.
I'm just kind of hunkering down here, hopefully, I want to play it kind of slow too, because I wouldn't mind like killing one of these things. That would be fun. Cause
it definitely wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, because they're pretty hurting. Also, did I attack one of these? No, I didn't attack one of these creatures on my turn. Oh, because I whiffed it. That's right. I screwed it up. All right. So we're doing that, and I'm actually gonna play it at 48 because I think they move pretty fast. We'll see what happens. All right. What are they doing? Oh yeah, they're super speedy, going at 11.
Oh god, they're just like
Oh, but they're not
running.
attacking. They're just shielding this round. They're just staying still.
Okay, all right.
And they're wounding any targets that I was adjacent to. All right, so I'm probably just gonna get coins maybe or something. Maybe slash at 1 and then maybe run away and get a coin. I don't know. No, I'm too far away. The other one is, they're doing this crazy attack. So at the end of your turn, if you stayed there, you would be in their line of sight, but you're fine. All right, let's wrap this up here. All right, so the lurkers, they're just doing whatever it is they're doing. Nobody's adjacent to anybody. Oh, this is an easy round.
Okay.
I'm going to, honestly, I'm just going to, I don't even think, I could play the Ring of Haste and just run away. That would be fun. All right. We're gonna, I spent my wing boots. Never mind, so I can't do that. Or can I? Move 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can do it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna run in here because I don't want a wasted attack.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait.
Fair.
I am looking at 2 completely different cards. Ignore me, please. Sorry. My bad. I am going to shield myself, so I'm permanently shielded, which that nets me an XP. Chat's like, Matt, what cards are you playing? Are you even looking at your cards? And I'm going to play this one. Oh, I can't play that one because that's it's an attack 5 and I'm nowhere near them. I just like the idea of just shielding, so I'm just going to discard that card.
All right.
It is what it is. Blind draw. No, I'm good. Okay. Crap. What else was I doing? I think that was it. So, oh, that's it. We're good. It's your turn. You are resting.
Yeah. So I
which
I undiscard all my cards, right?
Yeah. So which cards do you want
and then
to...
I pick one to lose.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Which card do you want to lose?
I want to lose prevention is key. At this point I don't think I'm gonna need it.
All right. Yeah.
It's fine, but I don't think I need it right now.
That's all good. All right.
Also heal me too. Thank you, Snakes.
Heal you too. Yeah, so you're yeah, you're maxed. You're back at 17.
Let's go.
All right. Cool. Light went down to waning, but my beacon of light popped it back up to strong.
Nice.
And so we're good. Next round.
All right. D-Walls, to answer your question, I'll be at quite a lot of conventions this year. I'm going to be at Origins in June. I'm going to be at Gen Con. I'm going to try to go to Spiel, but I'm not confident that I'm going to be able to make that happen. But yeah, I was at Gamma recently. I'll be at Origins, Gen Con, and PAX U. Those are the ones I know for sure. Anything else after that will be a fun little treat. But yeah, definitely come say hi. If you go to a lot of board game conventions, I work for the Op, and I'll be at their booths, hanging out, playing games. Yeah, please do say hi. I would love to meet you. I love hanging out and playing games at shows. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. I think I'm prepared. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do this.
We're talking about overcrowding in chat. I can't wait to see what Gen Con's gonna be like. I've never been to Gen Con, so and every time I see those.
You've never been?
I've never been to any convention because I didn't really know. I didn't know like how wild this community was until I started streaming. I was just I've never been to any convention like in my life except for Dice Tower West. Last year I went to that.
Matt, you'll love it. I had a similar experience where I was in this hobby for a very long time until I got my first job in this space. I did not understand like just how there's something so magical. I tell this story all the time, but like my first Gen Con, like after my first day, I like got on the phone with my mom and I was like crying because it's like so cool to see that many people in one space who love the thing you love. It's so cool.
Oh, no.
You're gonna love Gen Con.
I'm excited.
It's the best. If you need any first con tips or anything, let me know because it's a lot. It can be kind of overwhelming, but it's a really fun time.
It'll be great.
It's a lot of fun. 1, 2, 3. Okay, do that, and I'm gonna do. Okay, I know what I'm doing.
Okay, if I'm gonna hold the fort, I'm just going to maybe I'll take that last coin for slivers. Every time I grab a coin, I'm like, for slivers! And then slivers gets really excited because I grabbed a coin. All right, so I'm gonna do this, and then, gosh, do I have any defensive?
That's the truth, D-Walls.
All right, I think my turn is so pathetic. I love it. All right, but it's good. You'll see it. It's pretty great.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So I am playing 8 and 15.
8 and 15. Wow, what are you leading with?
I'm leading with 8.
8.
I'm running.
Running.
So first thing we're doing is we're taking that first aid and we are moving forward. I'm gonna go up onto those stairs.
Oh wait, before you do that, we need to see what our friends are doing.
Oh, I forget. I don't have to worry about.
No, oh my gosh, I
stuff.
trip over like.
I just let you handle everything.
I trip over steps.
My turn now.
I trip over steps all the time, and I'm just
yeah,
like, wait.
Well, I'm so excited. I like want to do the thing that
I think we did that first round. It was like first round. It's like we're doing something else, and it's like no, the slimes have to attack. It's like
yep.
Oh look, 96. See, I wasn't too far away. It was close. All right, so the deep terrors are going to do 96, but that's okay. Ooh, they summon a normal deep terror that is adjacent to the target. Oh dang, so which is going to be you. And then we have a 38 lurker. All right, so they move and attack and target one normal enemy with all attacks. Okay, that might not be terrible. We'll kind of see what happens there. All right, so you start with 8. So tell me your plan.
All right, baby. We are playing first aid to move 4 onto the stairs.
Are you flying?
I'm not flying yet. I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Aren't stairs just like a regular hex, or do they?
They're just a regular hex. All right.
Just moving right over there.
1, 2, 3.
I got a plan. All
right.
And then I am syringing that guy in the neck.
Ooh, nice.
Oh wait, no what? Oh wait, no.
Oh, you can't because you moved.
No, I didn't think about that. No, God, that gets me every time. The top, because I think it'd be easier if I had the cards in my hand. Because I'm looking at the spreadsheet, I forget.
No, it's all good.
Oh, shoot,
but
I'm
hold
so
on.
sorry.
You can still do this, I think, with your Ring of Haste. I think your Ring of Haste can do what you want to do.
Oh, can I? Do you see what I'm gonna do?
I see what you're gonna do, and I think your Ring of Haste can do what you want to do.
Let's pop the Ring of Haste. But the Ring of Haste, I thought, activates at the end.
It does. It does. It activates at the end, but it'll still activate before their turn. So you can still prevent this thing from doing something.
Still doesn't let me do what I want to do. I wanted to syringe and euthanize.
Oh yeah, you wanted to kill it.
But I
can't kill it, but you can probably stall. You can stall it for a round.
Oh no, I'm so upset. That's like the second time I forgot about. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm new to this. I forgot about that rule. Oh shoot, I might retcon what I've played then.
Well,
if that's allowed.
Here's some other options that you have.
Well, to euthanize.
You have one more movement point, just so you know.
Yeah.
You also have the Curious Gear, which will disarm traps. So you can get out of that thing's way if you want to disarm. That trap won't be a problem for you, and then you will be adjacent to the treasure chest.
And then I could just loot. I could just.
Can you? Do you have a?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to.
Yeah, I do. I could
table
just
talk,
do
but
that.
you could.
No.
You could kill this. Yeah, you could stop this.
I thought kill something. My next plan was to basically do what you exactly said, but I wanted to kill this guy first and then get the treasure.
Yeah,
but...
you have an item that can kill that trap, which I think can do what you want to do.
Or I can jump over it. Either.
Oh yeah, you could jump over that too.
So let's.
So many options.
Can I retcon instead of playing syringe? Can I say that I've played surgeon satchel instead?
No, because that's what makes the game fun when you play things wrong.
Fair, very fair.
I play things wrong all the time, and it's brilliant. It's so fun because you're like, no, I wish I would have done this way, and it's just funny how it plays out. But you can still, honestly, we can finish this mission on your turn.
Right?
What's that?
I can still Ring of Haste.
Absolutely.
And grab
yeah.
Card. So that makes it fine. So I guess if I still have that extra piece of move.
So you have extra piece of move, and you also have options of winged shoes and Curious Gear to kill traps. Those are your two options.
Let's Curious Gear and kill that trap. And move into that spot with my extra little bit of movement.
Hello there.
Yeah, and then I will play Ring of Haste, and
oh man,
when it comes back to my turn.
Oh, it is your turn. It's
do I get to do it right now?
Yeah, you do it. You do it right now. Yeah, you play the bottom action like right now.
Oh, okay. But wait, it's the bottom action. Is that what it has?
Bottom
to be?
action.
Oh shoot. Then it doesn't. Then it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's only top action.
No, it's bottom action.
I'm saying the only option for me to loot that I have is a top action. I don't have a loot. I didn't realize that haste ring was bottom.
Oh no.
So that is I do have cards that have loot on the bottom, but they're not in my deck.
Oh, did we take that card out? Oh no! I think we
literally did.
I think we did because we were over one. Oh, that's what it was, right? Oh, dang it. Okay, that's okay. Look, worst case scenario is you just eat damage for one round and then you win the next one.
It's not a big deal because I'm just double checking that I have nothing. That syringe card that I've played doesn't do any place. I don't really know what the top action does on that card. I'm not entirely.
This is actually really cool. This would have been really cool for me, but it would have shorted you a card. So if you were adjacent to me, you could give me this card, and now I will have a shield 2.
Got it.
So basically, I take this card, I put it up here. So now this your card is attached to me. So I always have shield 2 until I get rid of it, until I don't want it anymore.
Got it.
The only negative,
because I'm so far away from you, it's just
we can't. No. That would have been like early game. But also the problem with those cards is it takes you down like your max card level. So it's like losing a card, and when you don't have a lot of cards, it's great. It would have been fantastic for me because I would have had like shield 5 or something like insane.
If we had anticipated you being such a tank, I would have like such a I run you tank.
Yeah, it's end of round, but there are some that'll like do like permanent, I think, which is just like you just attach it to this character, but you lose it. I can't remember what those cards are. I don't think we have any, but anyways, it's an awesome card.
So syringe does. I guess I can. You
just kind of
myself.
No. Oh yeah, you shield yourself. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of a different card. Please. No.
It's in the spreadsheet. It says shield 2 self.
No, it's you're giving that card to another player, and they're taking the action of shield. Got it. So unfortunately, you were just kind of like burning that card, unless you just want before we can go back like a step and just say you're gonna attack first. Like if you want to attack that thing, you don't have to. You can just move and burn that card too, or you could just kind of punch that thing in the face and be like, "Peace."
I could. I'll give him a punch in the face and then run. So I'll hit him for 2.
Oh, you wounded it.
Hey,
you wounded it, and you get to draw again. Oh, but it's a -2, so it didn't do anything.
Great.
But at least you wounded it, so that's
at least we gave it a shot, and that's all I do. Next turn, I can.
Next turn's gonna be
just make sure you don't die.
No, no, I won't. I have tons of life, so I should be fine. Yeah. Okay, so that was fun. All right.
We were so close. It was so close to the perfect plan.
It was really. If we had the bloody saw, we could have done it.
Bloody saw would have done it. But that's okay. We can still get it.
All right. So I'm gonna use the bright Aegis on me, so it gives me +2 shield and retaliate of 1. I also get sunlight forever until I get rid of that card, and then I'm gonna loot 1 because of slivers. Slivers there. Slivers, I have 3 coins. I have 12 gold at the end of this, so that should make you happy. And then I am, do I want a card? I'm gonna drink my stamina potion to actually take a card back from my discard pile, which I think I'll just take this one. Attack 5, sure, why not? Give me something with a little higher initiative, I guess. And now let's move these gross guys. I wish there was another moment where they weren't moving. That would have been great. All right, so let's see who is all moving here. All right, so 1 is gonna go 1, 2, 3. 2 is gonna go 1, 2, 3. 2 is over onto me. They're gonna attack. Let's see what happens.
You'll be fine.
Ooh, they do a +1. All right. So what are they doing? They're doing 4 damage. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 shields. But they eat through 2 of those shields, so I take 2 damage. Okay. Wow. The calculations in my head. The muscles in my brain are flexing. All right.
Love that.
This one moves 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's good. The elite was supposed to move 1, 2, 3. And then this one's gonna go 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're still in good shape. It's not like terribly awful here, so I'm fine. And that's it. And then we do these.
I love
turrets.
what a beefy tank you are. It's the only reason that this strategy worked is I could just let everything chase you.
She's so great. I just that pose that she's just like, let's do this. It's like, come on. Yeah, she doesn't care. She can take damage all day, and it's just great. She's such a great tank. Let's see. I mean, that shield 2 is only good for 1 round, which is fine, but that's what that saved me. So a little bit. So oh, and they took retaliate, so they at least take 1 damage. So that number 2 is gonna take a damage. All right. Let's see, what are these turrets doing? These turrets are this turret's gonna hit you, but probably for not much. So attack -2.
Oh, let's go.
We're getting so lucky in this.
Nice.
It is crazy.
The Gloomhaven gods have smiled on me for my first game.
They're summoning a deep terror adjacent to your hex, but it doesn't really matter because we're just gonna do this thing anyway. So there's a little critter just gonna be like, ha ha. It's like whatever.
But that makes it more cinematic, right? Like right as the tentacle pops up, I reach for the treasure. Right? I think that's cooler for the visual of it.
See, if you would have had your bone saw, you could have used your bone saw and just like chopped it over.
That would
have been super cinematic.
Super metal.
A wild deep terror appears. All right, so let's see. That's it. Now we can just move on to the final. This is basically going to be the final round.
Yeah.
And then this goes up, back to strong. I get an XP for that. Yay. Cool.
And I don't, all I need to do is grab the treasure, right?
You just got to play a loot card and we win. So if you want to drink some espresso coffee, go as fast as you can. I'm just going to hold down the fort here, maybe to like attack this thing, attack something, and then whatever. So I'm not doing anything crazy. So yeah, I am good.
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. It doesn't even matter what I play.
Mess it up.
All right, what are you playing?
All right, I'm playing 10 and 27.
10 and 27. All right. All right, there we go. And I'm playing a 48. It's because it doesn't even matter. All right.
Thematically, I would like to start with my 27, even though it technically doesn't matter. I would like to euthanize that tentacle next to me. I'd like to stab him.
You can,
before I loot.
You'll at least stun it. You can't kill it because it's your top action, but you can at least stun it. So it's just like, boom.
Yeah, I just want to mess him up. Just just for my own sake.
It pops up and it's like,
and then I want to play Surgeon Satchel and loot that treasure, baby.
I want to see what they're going to be. I know they're going to be slow, but all right, a 60 for the terror and 61 for the lurkers. All right, so that's great. You loot. You got it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's flip over. Last round is always played till the end of the round. Yeah, but even if I die, it's like that's stunned. That's the worst that's gonna happen is, you're gonna eat. The deep terror goes 60. So what? It's it does 3. Oh, that does 4 damage to you. You're fine. That took you down to 13 health. And for me, I don't care. I'm not going to kill anything, but I will take one shot at one of these guys, this number 2, I guess. We'll take one shot at the 2. It was -1, so it was pretty sad, but I do have advantage. Oh, +2.
Hey,
eat that.
Nice.
So, gain for XP. It blows up. Because I think that was enough to kill it. Let's see. Wait. No. It wasn't even enough to kill it. Dang it. I was so excited. I was like, did I kill this thing? I didn't even kill it, so it wasn't even worth it. Hey, DBS Sweet Dreams. Thank you for following, my friend. And also, if anyone else has followed and I did not say your name, I'm sorry. I apologize. But thank you for the follow,
We're
everybody.
locked in.
Yeah, we were. It was intense. This board was intense. I'm just going to like, even if I die, it doesn't matter. Look, if I'm going to get attacked, oh, this is perfect. If I get attacked 3 times and I take damage, I'm going to sacrifice all 3 of these cards. Boom. Expedite my turn.
Yep, sounds
We
good.
just expedite turns here. All right, so that's it. You grabbed the treasure. It was great. Let's see. Let's see what happens. All right. Conclusion. You grab a hold.
I love the dramatic taking off of the glasses.
I know. It's not because I'm dramatic. It's because I can't see.
Well, they don't need to know that.
Yeah,
do
it's
they?
like that. All right. So you grab a hold of the specter, and the entire building shudders violently. Oh man, wait. So that's gonna be like.
Shake your camera.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the entire building shudders. Oh no, something crazy is
That's
happening.
production quality there, baby.
All right, and then let's see what's happening here, because my character's like, oh my god, hurry up. A dark energy bursts forth. Ooh, oh my gosh, I have to be on this camera now, because now something crazy is happening. A dark energy bursts forth, piercing through the chests of the monsters still attacking you. Oh my gosh, so this is like Raiders of the Lost Ark or something. It's like,
I love how they anticipated you not having killed everything. They're like, there's definitely some guys still out there.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's kind of wild now that I think about it. Oh yeah, so these guys are like, and oh man, this is crazy. All right, so wow, they all fall dead over, and the shuddering stops. Oh man. As you get back to your feet, however, oh, I guess we're all down too. As you get back to your feet, however, a sharp pain suddenly pierces your skull. You have been misled, the voice speaks into your mind.
What?
Do not bring that scepter to me. If you free me, I guarantee no harm will come to you. But I cannot say the same if you approach with the scepter. Whatever you think you are doing, you are wrong. As quickly as it came, the pain stops. You tighten your grip on the scepter and race out of the shrine, eager to bring it to the echo chamber and silence the voice. And yeah, that is it. And we did it! Oh my gosh, we won the game, and we get a little victory screen. Sorry, I was supposed to play this one.
Yeah, I want to see it. Look at that.
There you go. Sorry, I
Woo!
pressed the wrong button because I wasn't wearing my glasses. I couldn't see my stream deck.
No.
And I was like, it's one of these buttons,
This one.
right? It's like, what's happening here?
The writer was like, what are the chances all these monsters are dead at this point? The designer's like 0%. Yeah, I love that the canon description like assumes that there's still guys on the board. Like there's no way you got all of them. That's why like when we opened into that room, I was like, screw this. How can I cheese this and just jump over everybody and run to the treasure? And I, for one, am very proud and very glad that worked.
You
That was
did
fun.
great on your first game of Gloomhaven on a level that was like
Gotta run.
super difficult. I mean, first off, lurkers are like these like lobster creatures. They don't show up that often. When they do, they're like serious threats on the board.
Serious business.
Yeah. And so the fact that we got like a rare monster on the board, it's your first game. There was like a bazillion of them on the map. It was scary looking. I was like, oh my gosh.
Cheese Haven. Yes, exactly. Snakes. I'm all about that cheese.
Fine, that's fine. So we actually get a couple rewards here, which is pretty cool. Let's switch over to our characters like super fast. Let's see. We'll just kind of zoom in here so we can kind of see what's going on. Everyone's gonna get 10 gold, which is great. So, and you all get to see my.
Oh no!
We're getting a raid.
Let's go.
Oh, what is going on from Asia Bell? I don't know if I said this right because I'm terrible at pronouncing names, but Raiders and everybody, welcome to the Silver Medal Tavern.
Welcome.
Thanks for joining us. Let me know if I horribly mispronounced your name because I am terrible at Twitch names and I apologize. What is going on? Welcome. You just missed the epic victory that we just had in Gloomhaven. That was so epic. Well, you missed our victory, so I'll play it again for you because you were seconds away from missing it. Because we won! Yay! Thanks for joining us, everybody. We are here with Ray, and I are playing this game as a guest. We do Heroes of Gloomhaven, which is a show that I do where I invite people to play in my campaign at Gloomhaven. It's been a lot of fun. And today we have Ray Billings, or Ray's Retros, here joining me today for her first game of Gloomhaven. It was so much fun. And we crushed it. We killed it. It was amazing.
We won.
Yeah,
we did it. We cheesed our way to victory.
We did.
My favorite kind of victory.
But you know, we fought. We did some fight. Look, that first room with oozes.
We really messed up the slimy boys at the beginning. That was for the oozes. I was proud of us.
That was because I mean, people who play Gloomhaven know that the oozes can really make your day horrible. I mean, because if all three, because if the first card that we turned would have been spawns, it would have been, we would have had like 6 oozes to deal with, and then those 6 and then those 6 would have spawned more, and it's just like the board gets so overwhelmed so fast. It's out of control. All right, we're getting some rewards here, so let's get our rewards. I know I got a pencil here somewhere. Great. We all get 10 coins, so we'll just put an 11 right there. That's our reward for this mission, was 10, but we also get coins that we've collected, and every coin that you pick up is worth 4. So Ray, you picked up 1 coin, so you put your Sawbones character's name is Toki, and
nice.
Mine is Freya. I just pick.
I love Freya as a name.
I used to play this old PlayStation game called Valkyrie Profile, and it's really good. It's really hard to find if you can find it though. But one of the main characters was Freya, and she was like amazing. She just destroyed everything, and I was like, oh yes. All my characters. I'm the worst at name creation, so I always have to pick from.
It's hard.
It is tough. I'm like not clever enough for them.
It's like my favorite part, but also my least favorite part, because it's like fun because it's so open and so creative, but I'm also like, I'm locking you into like this name forever, and it has to like fit the character you become, and it can be so hard.
I know. Yep, I hear it. So I just go with like names, epic names from films that I love, films and games that I love. So Freya picked up 3 coins. You're welcome, Slivers. And let's see, how much is that? That's 12. Ooh, okay, very good. So we got 12, which will put you at me at 23. You have to forgive. I have the worst handwriting. That's like the disadvantage from like being on a keyboard your whole life. It's like your handwriting's terrible. Let's see. Oh, and experience points. Now everybody gets XP. That was a level 4 scenario. So we get our XP gain is 12 plus whatever you've gained in the game. So I had 12 plus 9, which is whatever that is. What's that? 20.
12 plus 9, 21.
Yep, 21. Burp. And then plus this 4, 1, 4. 414. So close to, she was so close to leveling up. She needs 4. She needs 420 to level up. That's, sorry, to show it a little closer. Dude. So that's like the level up thing. So close. That would have been great. But let's see what Toki got. Toki got 12 plus 4 is 16. All right, so 16. You are at, let me write a new number here, get a new clear space. 393. So you are, you leveled up at 420. So you're Also very close. Now let's go and see what our secret missions were. So we forgot about those. Well, I did. Mine was...
About it. I just abandoned it as soon as I saw that.
Mine was Hunter. Kill one or more elite monster during your scenario. I had the one that you wanted. That was the one that you should have gotten.
Yep.
It was a good one.
I would have done that. And that would have been an easy one for me.
And then you had Sadist. Kill 5 or more monsters during this scenario. Oh my god, yeah. I was like, this is not going to be happening.
Was not going to happen.
I mean, we killed a lot of monsters.
Yeah.
Objective missions are the best because you just kind of race through everything. So it's really good. And and then we all go back to Gloomhaven and we rest and we kind of gear up, buy more items and, you know, do more things at the shop and stuff. And that's it. That's Gloomhaven. That's your first game of Gloomhaven.
That was wonderful, Matt. Thank you so much. You made that so accessible. The sheet that I was using is like the coolest thing ever. I'm obsessed with it.
It's fun. It just makes it great because it's like I want people to experience this game, but I don't want them to have to go and buy it. I don't have to like print and play cards or anything. I just want it's like how can we do this the fastest so people just jump in and just play and not feel like they have to waste time playing. So
no, you killed it. This was super fun, Matt. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. So any thoughts or like your first game? What'd you think of your character? Your bloody doctor.
I love my character. We chatted about this a little bit while you were gone and we was during the ad break, but I love the combination of like, I can hit really hard, but like I have to like line up my hits, right? Like the syringe and the euthanizes are really cool, like 1-2 punch, but I don't just like hit a lot naturally. And I love like the debuffing and my ability to, I feel very versatile and I love the theming of the character. That was like the perfect kind of character for me because it wasn't too pigeonholed into a certain play style. Like I had good movement cards, I had good debuff cards, I had good attack cards that like had to be lined up correctly, but I could hit for a lot if I needed to. I just have to remember the top and bottom rule, and then I'm fine.
It's a great character. It's really funny. I remember Isaac was streaming one day, and I jumped in. I said, "All right, I'm playing Sawbones," and he's like, "Oh, have fun with that character. You're gonna have fun with that character." And it's like this character is really cool. Yeah,
I really
it's a better character with like 4 players, I think. But but yeah, even with like 2.
Because there are quite a lot of cards that are like affect all nearby allies, and I can allies, and I can tell that there's like a little bit of like an intention for you to be like mass healing or mass taking buffs off people and stuff, but it still works.
Like you said, the fact that this character is so versatile, you know, it's just like can do just whatever. Totally. It's like you could be. This character is super deadly with like those.
Well, that's what I liked about it because when you were telling me, like, asking me which one I wanted to pick and you were describing them, I think you just, like, described Sawbones as a healer, and I tend to like playing healer classes, so I was like, I'll just pick that one. But I was really anticipating being much more of a support character, and it was kind of fun because at least in this scenario, it felt like you were support to me, and I was running in and getting stuff, and it was cool that I was able to take a character that is a little bit more on the healing, like, support side, and be versatile enough to be the one to, like, run in and do the thing.
I was thinking you were going to have a blast, whichever cow. I was like, oh, she's either going to love the doctor, she's probably really going to love the tank, because it's like...
I think I would have enjoyed both of them.
She's great, too.
Totally.
Yeah, good stuff. Also, Slam Dunk BR, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the tavern. Well, Ray... Thanks for being here. This is so awesome. I love that you're here because it's always a blast game with you. One day we're gonna have to game in real life. I don't know, at a con or somewhere. If I can make it, I would love it. And if you ever come towards like LA or anything, please hit me up because I would love to get a game with you. And or we could do another online game, which is always fun. If you ever get free time.
I would love to. I would love to.
Do you want to let everyone know what you got going on, where to find you? I'm gonna put your like everyone. There's the link for Ray. Absolutely follow her. She's amazing. All right, Ray, go ahead. Take it away.
Yeah, sure. Hi, I'm Ray. I work in the board game industry full time. I work for a company called The Op. They make party games and light strategy hobby games. Sorry, I got distracted by the question. What are your favorite games? Oh, so many. Real quick, favorite board game, viticulture. Favorite video game right now is Baldur's Gate 3, but that changes all the time. And so I work in the board game industry, and then I also stream on Twitch, typically on Sundays. I was here today, so I was not live on my personal channel, but if you do want to follow that link, twitch.tv/RaiseRetros, I am typically live Sunday afternoons, playing some sort of retro game or narrative game. Right now I have 2 gameplays going on. I have a game of The Sims 2 on the PS2, which is a really fun, very cursed mainline Sims entry. It's not, if you've played The Sims on PC, it's very different on the PS2. It's way more cursed, and we have a lot of fun. It's ridiculous. And then I also have a game of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It's my very first time playing it, and I bring on my best friend in the whole world, Jamie Daggers, who's very familiar with the game, and she sort of is guiding me through my first playthrough of that. So again, we have Sims 2 and Castlevania Symphony of the Night over on Raise Retros every Sunday. And that's it. If you like board gaming stuff, I also do contribute to the Rahdo Runs Through Twitch channel. I'll be live there tomorrow, and we're going to be talking about our top 10 nature-themed games, which is a lot of fun.
Oh, awesome.
And yeah, it's very cursed Sims. We have a very ridiculous time. It's just chaos over there. So come hang out and be chaotic with me. And thank you so much, Matt, for having me on and teaching me how to play Gloomhaven. I've always wanted to experience this game, but I'm too poor and I was too overwhelmed.
No, I get it.
This was a really cool introduction to it, so thank you so much.
No, absolutely. It's always a blast having you here. And to answer in chat, what's your favorite games? Oh my gosh. It's so hard when you just have like a whole like library, but I got like 300 games behind me. It's like, I don't know what's my favorite. I will say, like, Gloomhaven is always a top just because I've been on this game for a long time. But recently this year, I will say, if you all ever play Back to the Future, a board game, you should all play it because it's really, really fun. And if you love Back to the Future, you're going to absolutely love that game. I think that was like my favorite for last year, I think. But it always changes. Nice. It's such a question. It's such a difficult question, such an impossible question, for it's like, what's your favorite? It always changes. You're always on a cycle.
It always changes. I do really quick want to say DVS says that their first Sims game was on the PS2. That's awesome. I've met very few people who say that, so definitely come by and hang out with me because it was my first introduction to the Sims series as well, and it's just so cursed. I love it.
Nice. I love how you said Baldur's Gate. It's like, because Gloomhaven is such a time-intensive game. It just is such a time sink, and Baldur's Gate is like 20 times that.
I'm too deep in that. I can't escape.
Oh yeah,
that game has me in such a chokehold. Oh my god.
I have never left Act 1 in that game, and I have restarted it like 8 times because I'm like, we talked about like the character creation, where it's like, this is the character who I thought I was gonna be. No, I don't think I want this character to be this. We're gonna start it again. No, we're gonna start it again. And I got to a point where I'm like, I'm just gonna play one of the main story characters and play the game through their POV and see what's going on. Anyways. It's just so intense. Anyways, let's see who is around to raid into real fast. See if you're, real quick, Ray, you can start streaming now and we'll raid into you.
Oh, yeah. I think I might go take a nap.
We have some, let's see. We have some, was Olympian doing their tabletop after dark? I wonder if there's anybody doing.
They were, but it's one of the marathon days. I don't know who is
Here we go.
live.
Yes.
Let me go.
Supernova is on
right
for
now?
a tabletop after dark. Yeah, we'll do Supernova because we love Olympian, and one of these days I'm going to game with Olympian. We always talk about dungeon
you
crawling.
two would definitely.
Oh yeah. Well,
I feel like the two of you like the same games.
We always can never get our times together, but yeah, we would absolutely love to game with each other. All right, so we're gonna get a raid going on for here. Start raid. Get this raid started.
Thanks for watching, Book of Nerds. I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun.
I know, and Book of Nerds is also, I've played with Book of Nerds in real life, and it's just amazing. And one of these days, I gotta get him on a stream as well. Back to the Future, Back in Time is the one he mentioned. Yes, I love that one. So good. All right. Anyways, raid is kicking off. I want to thank everybody for joining us for this amazing game and this amazing time, and also, thank you so much to my amazing guest, Ray. for being here.
course.
It's so great having you here and gaming with you. Anytime, you are always welcome at the tavern. So
Thank you so much.
And yeah, let's get this raid going. Thanks everybody, and we'll see you back. I'll be back Wednesday for some more board gaming. So bye all. See ya.
See ya.